scaling is so, bro. And
Wait,
I don't mean that as like in a derogatory way, but I do though.
What'd you say?
Like, bro, power scaling is so.
So you saying a planetary can't beat a country?
Oh,
What do they say?
He's a planetary threat.
Or continental? Or like I'll be watching the videos like, bro.
They get
You
deep
don't got
into
one
it
bitch in
too.
your life,
Pause.
do you? Like,
Bebop, got it on lock. Check your wristwatch. Tick tock, time for lift off. You hear the stars calling.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Bebop Boys back. Welcome back to the Bebop Boys Podcast, where we talk about movies, comic books, anime, all type of fly.
Why you talking
and
like Common?
JJK falling off soon, huh?
Why you talking like Common?
Bro, because y'all just called me a black. Y'all just called me a Black Panther. I told y'all I'm converting.
You supposed to have a Kangol on.
You're revolutionary.
It's not 2013.
I am a
Wait, you said what?
revolutionary.
Congratulations.
Thank
you said
you.
you're converting.
Yeah, something like that, bro. I think I do too many sins to convert, bro. I got like a lot of vices.
I don't know if that's how religion
never
works.
too
Niggas
late.
convert in jail.
No, but like I don't want to be somewhere ordering some food and some assalamu alaikum come up to me be like, yo, bro, fuck you doing, bro? I'm like, yo,
A lot of them be
this
eating that
Coney,
same
nigga.
food. If we're
How
being
are they
honest.
gonna know?
Brother Lear.
Hey,
Nobody calls each other that.
Bro, at this point, they're eating humans.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
your
That
favorite
is
fast
true.
food restaurant.
I think over the past, I was gonna say year, the year just started. Over the past like couple months, like it's been proven that nothing matters anymore. Like
At all.
honestly,
I
I'm
knew that
sorry.
since I was 5.
And me personally trying to keep a little bit of glimmer of hope, all that don't matter, bro. They changed the rules when they want to. Oh, you can't have a gun. You can't have. Yeah. All right. First of all, this ain't political, so my bad. How y'all
You
doing?
wore the fit. You just got into character.
I know, bro. I know.
Nobody even prompted that.
Good brother Lear.
The outfit prompted that.
Yeah,
Day
when
one.
I watched Malcolm X like a while ago, and I was like, "Fuck!" I got that
Bro.
poison. I got that poison in my hair.
What the
What's
fuck, bro?
Happy Black History Month.
Thank you,
I was about
bro.
to say it's
Thank
day
you.
one, bro.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank
Black
you.
History Month, guys.
Thank you. I just had this laundry day. I ain't had nothing.
BHM.
I had nothing to wear. This is a straight laundry day.
What? Okay. Hey, look, a Chicago pizza.
Yeah.
Or
Fuck
as
Chicago.
Benny
We're not
likes to
talking
call
about
it
this again.
lasagna.
Because it
Benny's
is.
not wrong. Benny's not wrong.
If you need a fork and knife, it's not fucking
Chicago pizza is wonderful. Moving on.
Now, would y'all rather have
no.
Chicago
Personal opinion.
pizza or
What's
Pizza Hut?
I would rather kill
One
myself.
type of pizza or pizza from this place.
Pizza Hut is trash.
Yeah, but I'd rather.
They have premium toppings that
They have premium nothing.
I like
nothing
Pizza
can
Hut,
make
so it don't
Pizza
matter
Hut
to me.
taste good except for throwing it the away as soon as someone hands it to you.
that's
And it's out of
Why
cardboard
would you
with
disrespect your
cheese
mouth?
I
and
ordered
vegetables.
Pizza Hut.
I would rather
It's on
slide a
Gresham.
dick in my mouth.
It's
than
on-
No,
that's the only one I know.
Pizza Hut is trash.
no,
Nigga,
we ain't
Antoine
doing
draws
that.
the
Nah,
line.
This nigga trying
That was
to-
at 2 minutes
I'm
and
glad I
40
didn't do
seconds. Just
We even get 3 minutes into the show. Yo, I ordered some pizza from Pizza Hut, and bro, ordered it 20 minutes, so it wasn't sitting there. I got to that bitch code.
Because
So JJK, yeah.
how? How? You know what? Whatever.
Pizza nobody picked up. They didn't want to make a new one, so they gave it.
Let's give it to
Here,
this.
You paid
Give
full
it to this
price.
Only
Here
who's
you go,
buying
Brother
Pizza
Lear.
Hut.
Yeah, probably.
So
Honestly, I forgot what Pizza Hut tastes like. So I'm gonna,
Shit.
you know, remember that
Told you, that's a
old
bougie
Warren
eater,
bitch that
bro.
you used to eat out, bro?
No, bro. He's
what?
is bougie eating.
I'm joking.
Bougie
It tastes
eater,
like
bro.
soggy cardboard that a homeless man had been pissed on.
Like real talk.
How do you know what that tastes
cardboard with
Because I'd rather
cheese
eat
on
that.
it, bro?
I like Pizza
Cardboard
Hut,
with
bro.
cheese.
I don't care.
Their
I'm
breadsticks are harder
gonna
than
get
a
it for
fucking...
nostalgic reasons.
Don't.
That's fair.
I'm gonna find a Pizza
Are
Hut.
you a
and
Dragon Ball Z fan?
Try it for nostalgic reasons.
All right, when that drop, I want you to look at them numbers when they come
What
to
is
I will look at the numbers, and
I
I'm
know.
going to look at all the...
I know.
Look at all the
There
short
it is,
buses.
bro.
Look at all the short buses. Just
Hey, I'm gonna be
It's a
hopping on
trope
that bus
on the
happily.
pod.
He's the
With the seatbelt.
3 million people watched it, bro.
the strongest. The best devil.
The most sold book of all time. We have 3 million issues. We're the one that's the most sold.
What are you talking about? Dragon Ball Z?
One Piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're not-
you
okay,
just
you know
named me
what?
numbers.
Yeah,
so
you're
no.
right. You're right.
We're not doing Dragon Ball beef.
We're
We're not doing Dragon Ball beef
We're
today.
not talking about
We
mid.
have
You're
a
right, we're not talking about mid.
itinerary we got to do.
We're not talking about mid.
All right. So who wants to lead us into the JJK topic?
Okay,
I think we'll.
so JJK.
Oh, okay, we jump right into that one, huh?
Wait, what did you want to talk about?
When we're doing seasons, first seasons that are.
No, we literally said we weren't doing that.
Oh, we're doing number JJK.
Nigga
That's my
just
bad.
not-
We're doing all JJK.
Well, before we get into the episode, unfortunately, I didn't watch this one. Benny told me that I didn't really miss nothing.
What?
What's up, Matt? On JJK.
The episode?
Yes.
Okay.
I was since we didn't talk at Empire last week, right?
Right.
Yeah. So since we didn't pod last week, I really want to just real quick talk about that Maki episode.
Yeah, okay.
What you mean real quick?
I'm down for that.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole JJK episode, bro. That shit was phenomenal. Oh my god, bro. As somebody who I know y'all gonna say some shit. Never seen Kill Bill.
Oh, I got some.
I never seen Kill Bill either.
Bill?
No,
I've never
bro,
seen
me
Kill
and
Bill
Quentin
either.
Tarantino-
Bro, watch that shit later though. Fuck.
Hey,
All right,
for real.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, that shit's gas.
But yo, all the references because I seen like mad clips and shit of
Yeah.
it. So like all the references in there and like saying for years, yo, look out for Maki that man's, look out for Maki. So I thought, me personally, from not reading, I thought that died in the Shibuya incident. So I thought it was clips for her. So I'm like, what are these coping? So when she came back and I'm like, oh, it's really about to happen, boy, and Matt got this problem too. He says that when he sees something, he says something is the best thing that he ever seen. That might have been one of the best episodes I ever seen.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not lying.
I watched that 5 times.
Okay.
Oh my.
The dojo scene could have been better. It was very like messy, but I feel like that's the look they were kind of going
I think,
for.
yeah, it seems
But
intentional.
they just kept all the budget for the fight afterwards, but that fight afterwards was gas. I'll admit that. That's all I'm about to say. That's all. That's
Yeah,
all
I think-
positives I have to say.
Overall, the episode was just like was dope as fuck. Especially because she did she said she was gonna do that,
Oh yeah.
and then the with Mai was sad.
That was sad. That was very sad. I was confused at first. But
I was I was confused too, but the with Mai was sad, but yeah, she got that dog in her, boy.
Oh,
There
yeah.
was- and then that part with that that was what Junichi, is that his name? The one that was aura farming. And this nigga just
taking his time.
Yeah.
Letting his
bro,
hair flow.
you see this? This
nigga-
nigga's eyes started bleeding. He's like, get her, do it.
He's like, nah, I got this.
And then from what I could tell, this was the only time we've seen this nigga's power, but it didn't seem like he had to be close to her to use it.
You talking about his fists?
Yeah,
Detroit Smiles.
yeah, basically, it didn't seem like he had to be close to her to use it, and being close to her didn't do anything. So I
No,
don't.
it didn't. She walked back with his head, bro.
Yeah,
and chucked that bitch in the water.
When did you even get his head? Which is that's wild.
I don't
She
know.
also
Midair.
didn't let my mans
the
know
head.
that they lost. Bro thought they won.
Hey,
You did
yo,
it.
He
that
died
was
thinking they won.
That was a
bitch.
kindness.
Yeah, I
She
know.
did him a kindness.
Well, that's because he was the only good person in the clan.
Yeah.
He ran orphanages, shelters for beating women. He did a lot of really good things. And
Still got out of here.
well, yeah, I mean that was the thing. She said she was gonna ice the clan.
She got
gotta
him
ice
out
the
of there
clan.
with a look.
I
bro.
did.
She-
I
Left the
also,
leader alive though.
at first, I didn't understand the thing with her mom.
Mhm. Kill that bitch.
I didn't get that at first. I mean, I kind of got it more afterwards, but so her mom, when me and you were talking about it, we thought that her mom told her to come back. Her mom didn't tell her to come back. She went there on her own. She went there at the end of the episode before it, where Tengen was breaking down the rules. They said she was going there to get cursed tools, and she needed Megami's permission
Oh yeah.
to go get the tools because they were in a vault. And since he's the head of the clan, he gave her permission to go get him. So that's why she was going there. And then her mom was probably telling her not to go in there because she knew her dad was in there.
That nigga was-
But regardless, her mom was telling her not to go in there. I think her mom was just collateral damage and she was just getting rid of her anyway.
Her mom allowed that upbringing.
Yeah, like her
Yeah,
mom.
So
was,
you know
well,
what?
yeah,
you
that's
allowed
why-
them to beat me.
her mom was part of the system, though.
That's
I
why
saw-
her mom killed
That's what it
that
was.
one guy.
She was
at the end.
complacent. That's because I saw something like her sister said something about like her dying wish was basically that she destroys everything.
Yeah,
There was like a big like misogynistic culture. It's not like she wasn't supposed to
That's why
be
Japan
in there
hated that
as a
episode.
woman. That's what her mom was stopping her. It was either that or she didn't want her to die. But the fact that like they had no power whatsoever in that, you're not supposed to be speaking in this, you're not supposed to be around this. It was more like you said, like the upbringing and the complacency of like watching the system happen. And
yeah.
that was
just like,
disgusting. Like,
technically,
on
her
some real
mom
shit.
is still part of it, but the reason why her mom killed Naoya was because Naoya said in the first episode that if a woman can't stand behind her man and support him, then she deserves to be stabbed in the back. Like, so then she
And
stabbed
then
him in the back.
Yeah, she got her licking. That's all.
Yeah, she got, and then she said, and
Naoya will return.
A
in Avengers
woman
Doomsday.
that cannot stand behind her
this
man.
nigga, he knew what he said,
I'm
but
trying to mental
he so she did that, and then like I think that her mom, I don't think she like, I think she did it because her mom was just a part of the clan and she wiped out everyone that was a part of the clan. Like I think that I don't think it was like necessarily like ill will towards
Personal?
her mom, but also her mom like said she was proud of her for doing that. Like she said, she's like, I'm
little dog.
Yeah,
in
because
the
her mom kind of let that shit happen at the same time. So it's like, I mean, not
She
let it
didn't-
happen,
she
but
didn't
like
stop it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, her mom didn't know. Her mom wouldn't. She didn't have any interaction
saying-
with her mom before she, like,
I think like
after she came out of.
I'm saying in
the
general,
vault.
just like
You're saying her mom let,
the acceptance of the clan and like.
but
all
that's
that.
like that's not something to have ill will towards someone because she's also a part of the clan. So
Yeah.
she probably went through the same thing.
No,
did the
true.
clan treat her and her sister like wrong or something?
Yeah, and then even her dad, like her dad was shunned because of her and her sister and
yeah.
shit. So it's like they that shit was fucked up.
Abolish the clan.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up.
He gave me like a John Goodman vibe.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
That's why he was trying to
so
kill
she-
that.
In Chinfield Clover.
I think
Oh.
like that was beautiful. And then they
I should have said that. Yeah.
they
My bad, John Goodman.
they wokeified they wokeified the next episode.
glad I see that woke.
hey, let me ask
Yeah.
this:
Go ahead.
who do you think did it better, Maki or Itachi?
Maki.
Maki ain't right.
I'm gonna go with now. This is gonna sound a little controversial, but I gotta go with Itachi on that one. Them did not see that shit coming. He did that shit in the dead of the
True.
night.
I thought the mom and dad saw it coming.
Well, the dad.
Well, yeah, the dad. There's a reason why the
So
dad
he
saw it
woken
coming.
the
Well,
girl
it's-
up, yo, we about to die. Get
Well,
up.
it's because he was the shadow of the Hokage, so he knew basically everything that was going on, and he knew the choice that he made. That's why he was like,
Yeah.
you picked your side, basically.
Yeah. And he also like their dad's Mangekyo was crazy.
Oh yeah,
It could, if I'm not mistaken, it could see the future.
it was something like that.
I mean,
Actually,
yeah,
let,
So
let me-
like
for the
that's why
visual
he was like a real threat to
let
the
me let me
Uchiha
fact
clan.
check that.
I mean,
Please do.
I mean, with like, it depends on what you're saying by better, because
You mean efficiency?
Itachi's if in terms of efficiency, Itachi, in terms of like entertainment value, Maki, because we didn't see Itachi do like he was just popping up in niggas' rooms.
There was
Wait, got the out.
Well, no, I did see him traumatize Sasuke. Like that's pretty.
That was on purpose.
That was on purpose. Spin back.
Take
Here.
trauma.
Spin back on me, little nigga.
Yeah, come get your get backs.
I don't know. Maybe that's y'all saying that. Yeah, maybe.
I think
Maybe.
But I mean, I with both of them. I love
But
them
also
both.
like moral purpose and shit. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got to really consider that too.
Maki was taking out a clan because they were like degenerates,
yeah.
while Itachi was taking out a clan so his little brother could live. He didn't really want to do that, but he had no other choice.
Yeah.
And then he lived in exile, hated by everybody because his government's trash. So
You know what?
So's our government.
You know what?
Free Snowden.
Here's another.
Yeah, he could
here's
see for foresee future outcomes. So like he could see different versions and not
Time Stone.
That nigga's Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah. So I think he's
and
seen a future
manipulating
where
perceptions.
he's seen a future where the Uchiha clan wins and it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
Wait, Benny,
What's up?
did you get a haircut?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like it.
looks real cute.
Thank you.
Nice haircut.
I wasn't
Benny.
gonna say that,
Hella fuckable.
but not gonna dispute it.
Can't say that on camera.
Pause, but I'll take the compliment.
Yeah, big pause.
Pause again.
Okay, here's a quick little
Tidbit.
tiny debate thing.
Mhm.
Yep.
Because you just brought up the Maki versus Itachi thing.
Yep.
That's a common one.
All right, sorry.
Wow. Okay.
I saw one that was like, who is better written, Maki or Mikasa?
Mikasa.
I'm like, and then someone said like Maki, if you think about it, like if you think it otherwise, you're a and I'm like, what the fuck? Are you
I mean, you're talking about like
Sakura.
Maki's.
Okay, but they're like two different people.
They're two different people, but also I mean,
Obviously,
like they're
but like they
strong.
have two different stories.
I feel like you could get more depth though,
And like
seeing
Mikasa's kind
Mikasa
of like
more
a
too.
focal
Like
point of Attack on Titan.
I don't know. Debate wise, that's kind of a weird one.
Yeah.
That's really a weird one.
But
yeah.
But regardless, if you're talking about the writing, Mikasa had an arc.
Yeah,
Yeah. She had
more
Maki didn't
development.
really have an arc.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know about that.
She doesn't really have an. Where is the turning point of her arc?
Where her sister dies?
We just seen it.
That's not a turning point.
What do you mean?
I think
That
She
is not
couldn't do
a-
anything. Now she can do everything.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
masking.
hold on.
We're holding.
Killing the person that she spent 40 hours adoring. That would be a choice.
Only 40 hours?
So
I was gonna say
less than 2 days.
When you're talking about the character being written, my choosing to kill herself is not a turning point for Maki. It's a turning point for Mai. Mai made the choice. So she sacrificed herself. Maki didn't sacrifice anything.
Okay, but she
did what she said she was going to do in the beginning, and she got help doing it.
But she chose that for her.
She didn't. That's not a turning point in you. That's not like, I can't say it like, okay, so
I can see what you're saying, but it makes you.
Mikasa's turning point was like, I
was a
love
choice.
this.
You're saying turning point. Do you mean when they change or their climax?
Their arc. Like, so if you think about an arc, there's a curve in an arc. So they're the same person, something happens, then they change.
Wasn't she gonna spin back on him anyway?
Till the finale?
Mikasa doesn't change until the finale.
So then you're saying that she's a completely very straight line, not changing, not
Static.
Static character until the finale. So then there's no arc. It's just a straight line and then a.
Yes, that's called a hockey stick style curve. Like when you lay a hockey stick flat, it's flat for the most of the time, then it just goes up in a different direction. So
We talking about a
if we're
goalie hockey
talking
stick or a
about-
regular hockey
if you're
stick?
talking about Maki, so if you're talking about
Wait, what's the joke? What?
Nothing.
No,
Go ahead.
Well, before you get to that point, hold on. Before you get to that point, I was gonna say
before you get into the point
because
that
I
you're
was-
already talking about.
no, because I was gonna add on to another turning point. I was gonna say when she had that knife and she awakened her what was the Ackerman thing and she killed that dude.
was also a turning point. But like
That's a turning point.
but even that, I wouldn't count that as part of her arc because that's something that happened to her. That was an external force. That was just in her blood.
Before
Okay,
that,
but
she was
still
very like
changes.
docile. Well, she still was kind of. I don't know.
She wasn't. She wasn't necessarily
like-
because she always rejected like
but
the
she,
clan
but
itself.
she knew that she was gonna fight for Aaron after that point.
What I see what he's saying though. Like you kind of could almost foresee exactly where it was going with certain. With Mikasa shit, it was like, all right, we're still fighting for the same. Still fighting for the same. You're growing within like who you are, whatever the. She didn't have this moment for real until
The end. Like
certain was happening. You know, yeah, it was really
until
the
the
end.
end. They were like, you gonna have to kill this. Can you kill him? She almost fought Annie.
It's like it was
suggesting-
premeditated for years. Damn near
Like-
when you think about it, because she rejected the culture with her sister as a kid. You know what I'm saying? This whole time
reje-
that like
her
all of
rejection
the
of-
shit she was against. them.
Maki's rejection of the culture is the reason why she's separate from Mai. She was separate from Mai in the first place. Maki didn't. character arc in the way that we talk about character arcs would be like, okay, you like Walter White went from being like docile. He found this thing that he didn't want to do, but he was like, oh, well, I got to do something to make money. And then he goes to embody it. And now he's like, you know what? That I'm that. Everybody else, like, that's a character arc to the downside.
He was mainly doing it because he was gonna die anyways. That was his whole like.
But regardless, it was his decision. It was his choice to become that person.
And then was still like,
imagine if this in Vinland Saga did not try to kill Askeladd over and over and over again. Imagine if this was just with him and lived with him for 20 years and then finally tried to kill him. Like,
Mikasa's turning point is when she killed Eren.
No, it was when she decided that she had to kill Eren. That would be a turning point. Like,
what about
a character arc? Like, so when you're talking about a character arc, there's a clear point of when they start, where they started as a character or their character, and where they changed or developed, where they went based off of where they started. Maki is she fulfilled where she started. She didn't change. Changing would be, you know what? Let me. I'm bigger than revenge. That's it. Like that. Like, isn't that what Arya did in Game of Thrones?
No.
Yeah, please.
About to go back to that.
Please don't bring that up. Don't bring that up into this. So with Maki, her initial reason to go to the Zenin clan was to get the weapons, not to kill the clan. She had no intentions of killing the clan. She goes there, sees Mai get killed, see them take the weapons away. Then Mai says, kill them. You got to kill them all. So then Maki's like, all right, awakens. And then she makes the decision, because she knows she has to kill them all. Mikasa never wants to kill Eren until Armin and all of them instill into her head, you have to kill Eren.
But again,
that's not an arc,
was
though.
instilled again when they were kids. She fulfilled her sister's dying wish. Destroy everything. That is literally really
that is
premeditated from the beginning.
That is more of a turning point for Mai than it is for Maki, because Mai wanted to stay at the bottom. She just didn't want to be alone.
Yeah, but then killing the clan is Maki.
But Maki wanted to do that.
No, she
yes, she did. She literally, bro,
they rejected
in JJK0. What did Yuta say to her when he asked her why you hate the clan so much, and she told him, what did he say?
What up, fine?
He said, let's go wipe out the clan together.
That's a ride or die.
The clan was to her, bro. Like, it was very premeditated. It wasn't really a turning point. It was an idea if you ever got the power that you would do.
A turning point would be like a character arc. Even within JJK, a character arc would be Yuji going from being afraid and scared to kill people to being able to exercise cursed spirits with no hesitation. That's an arc, because he said in the beginning he didn't want to do it. He hesitated when he was faced with them, and then later on he can just wipe them out. Like, that's an arc. He developed. She didn't really develop. Hers is a straight line.
I feel like when your character like just goes through a change, like whether I think that just goes to subjective as whether you like one writing over the other. Because she's still developing. She becomes new, more powerful, more angry, more Toji. Like, she's a different character than she was before that episode. She's not a different person, though. Like, that's what a character arc is. When you're talking about a character arc, they start somewhere, they become something different. She developed what she already has. What changed for Mikasa? Because after Mikasa kills Eren, she still goes to his grave. She's still in love with him. She's still the same.
She killed him.
She was about protecting Eren. She always about protecting Eren.
The entire thing about Attack on Titan in the first place is Mikasa had to do this so that Ymir could see that she could do it. That was the whole thing. Ymir was doing this for 1,000 years before that.
But I'm talking about Mikasa. After she kills Eren, how does she change?
One, she doesn't have to fight anymore. Two, we don't actually know, but I'm assuming that the power of the Ackermans would have went away because the power of the Titans went away. But like,
No,
regardless,
but about our character though, because if we're going off powers, Maki got powers after hers. I'm talking about what changes from Mikasa after she kills Eren.
I believe
the show ends after she kills Eren.
I believe she's ready. She can let shit go.
So then there's
she
no
can let shit
change.
go.
She didn't get changed because it shows after the show ends. It shows her going to Eren's grave.
The change is not you don't love this person anymore. The change is you spent your entire life protecting this person's life just to be the one that took it. That is the change.
I think you're talking about like their climax, a character's climax, because that's the end of Mikasa's arc. After she kills Eren, it's like the character of Mikasa, there's not much more to tell. She doesn't change.
Okay. If Maki started off saying, we're going to wipe this clan out, then she wipes the clan out, where is the arc?
No, I get that.
That's a starting point and an ending point. If Maki said, you know what, I can't live with hate anymore, I need to just let this go, and then she didn't kill the clan like Thorfinn in Vinland Saga, that would be an arc.
That's saying then Eren
also had an arc.
Because Eren's first initial thing was to kill the Titans, and then he kills the Titans.
And then he kills the Titans, but Eren went from Eren also has an arc from like being the person who wants to be like the hero, he wants to stop everything, to being willing to become the villain for the sake of this goal. So his arc goes down like Walter White's. Walter White's arc kind of goes down and back up when he decides to sacrifice himself at the end. Like do this, like he's trying to. Well, yeah, he's trying to redeem himself at the end or whatever. But like when you're there. They're both good characters, but Maki hasn't changed yet. Maki's also, I don't think, like, I know Maki ends up with Yuta and like all this but where does she need to change at? Like, she's a side character. Like, there's no need for her to change.
I don't read the though.
Like, where does she change at?
Usually her clothes.
I'd say that
so basically.
Change that eye patch.
How? But, okay, explain to me. You're talking about her abilities, her powers, her character, who she is as a person. How did that change?
I think she became more heartless. She don't smile as much.
I would,
She was
say
already
more about.
I honestly would also argue Mikasa doesn't really change.
That's my thing. Like,
she killed Eren.
I still don't know how
Eren.
Mikasa changed.
Like, it was his dying wish. Same that killing the clan was Mai's dying wish for Maki. Like,
She didn't kill Eren. She didn't kill Eren for Eren.
She was so OD on Eren when this Armin, when they had that little table scene and she suplex Armin and for Eren, bro, she was so on this tip that she basically knocked her best friend out for that shit. When she killed Homeboy for Eren, bro, that's a start of her arc too, because it's like, okay, I'm about to, for the whole remainder of the show, I'm protecting this, and then the last special, I'm killing them. Yeah, that's a big arc, because I'm letting go. He's gone to the part where he's knocking out 80%, 99% of the population.
Kept going up.
80. 80.
Oh, it was 80?
This man's percentages were going crazy.
She didn't kill Eren. She didn't kill Eren to fulfill his wish. Nobody even knew what Eren said to them until after he died. So
I thought Armin was like, wait a minute, if he was doing this, then he wants us to kill him to save the world. Isn't that when they agreed to kill him?
Yeah, it's when the rumbling started. Armin and Mikasa were like, what the fuck was going on? And Armin's like, he's actually doing it.
No, they said that
doing it.
He's been saying it for 4 years. Nigga.
They said that he's not. No, what he realized was not that. So when the walls came down and he was like, he wouldn't need to do the whole rumbling just to do that. Oh, he's trying to get everyone else gone. Like he said he's doing this for us. But then he said he's doing this for us. And then Hanji was the one that said, look, even still, I can't co-sign genocide. And then everyone else was like, yeah, like, does this mean we have to kill Eren? And then Mikasa was like, no, we'll just talk to him. Like, and then
Trying to hit him with that talk no jutsu.
and then again, Annie woke up when they had that campfire, when there was the Marlians versus the Eldians, they were sitting around the campfire, and Reiner told Jean what happened with Marco and all of that. They were fighting, and Annie was like, "You gonna have to kill this," and she was like. Like you wouldn't do it.
Why you do that?
They came to her a couple times with that.
They told her multiple times, like, you're gonna have to kill him. And then they were like, she was like,
what you gonna do when we get up there?
Exactly. And like it was a debate. It was a debate because she never definitively said that she was gonna kill Eren. She just
I forgot
ended up doing it. Like it was left open, and she had a dream or something like that, and she woke up from it and realized that's what she had to do because she was getting those migraines.
So would you say like what's man's dude's name again? Oh my god. JJK. JJK. Oh my god.
Which guy? What?
The main dude.
Yuji.
So you saying Yuji joining the club because his grandfather said, "Yo, make some friends" or whatever. Would that be a turning point? As opposed to like him being lonely and everything, or him trying to stay lonely.
He's lonely now.
Yuji was never lonely.
He is now.
Yeah, that was his whole in the beginning. That was
in the beginning.
And he started using this. He started.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to point this out.
Go ahead.
None of you have rewatched this recently.
No,
I rewatched it recently. So Yuji was already in the Ghost Club. He was already in the club.
he was.
He was with them. The thing that made him join the JJK High School was not to make friends. It was to save people.
Yes.
His dad, his grandpa said,
help people. And
his grandpa said, "You are a strong kid. So help others.
Yeah.
Save as many people as you can, even if it's one person." That's what he was hearing.
I thought his grandfather also said, "Yo, don't be lonely like me."
He said, "Don't die alone."
He said, "Don't die alone."
Which he's going to.
Don't die a meaningless death, pretty much.
His grandpa died in that
"Don't die
hospital
a
bed by
meaningless."
himself.
Like that was why his grandpa said, "Save people so that when you die, you're not alone." Like
Which he is.
That's not his
He
fault.
was regretful of his own life and his decisions, trying to make him choose better.
I got one more turning point. I swear to God. We can go to the next one.
I got a turning point. So the Naruto doesn't have a turning point if
Naruto himself?
Yeah, if his entire goal from the beginning is to be Hokage and to get friends, and then throughout the series he becomes Hokage and get friends, then he has no character
doesn't
arc.
need a turning point. It's the journey for him. You know who has a turning point? Sasuke. And he's a bitch. And he turned into a bitch, and then he turned into a bitch, and then he stayed the bitch. Because he's a
No, who has a turning point?
Vegeta. No, I think
it had a turning point.
No, I mean that's what. But that's what I'm. But like that. Yes, like
Sasuke did have.
I would agree with that. Naruto doesn't really have an arc. Like Naruto is sometimes
based on you going based off that's your arcs. Then nobody has arcs.
Some people do have arcs.
Vegeta has an arc.
Like Gaara has an arc. In Naruto, Gaara has an arc. Yes, you went from being a 5-year-old killing people with sand to being
a florist.
Like a florist.
Like I think
sometimes when you're writing a story, like sometimes, like he just said, the journey is the point. Sometimes the arc is the point.
You need to use word character development because that's a big difference. Because an arc doesn't have to be different. Like an arc is just something that happens. Like the Golden Age arc of Berserk is like it's just something. It's like a.
I think that's more so like an event.
So nothing happens to Guts that like dramatically changes.
No, he changes, but it's a Golden Age arc.
All right,
isn't like I'm thinking of like arc. Like if you're saying some people have arcs and some people don't, it's like
some people don't have arcs.
It feels so weird. Like I can get some people don't have character development, but some people have
character development is what moves them through the arc.
I think that's different. I think
an arc is a physical thing. That is why I'm describing it physically. Like there's a hook to it. It is a turning point. Like when you're talking about an arc, that's what we're talking about. So not everyone has an arc, but not everyone needs
your arc is about character development though, because if you're saying arc about like whatever, I could say, all right, the arc for Maki, the arc for, like, literally name anybody. The arc for Maki is not that strong. She starts getting stronger. Now she's super strong, and now she like.
Yeah, I think it's more than just your goals that go into a
there's a
character
difference
arc.
in the arc.
Honestly.
Character development.
It's not just the goals, bro. I'm not talking about the goals. I'm talking about the development of the character. Like when you're talking about, like, we're not just talking about the goals.
You're talking about like personality wise.
Yes, their character. Like,
But
you
then
have
that-
a character.
I know, but then
so,
that's
like,
why I
if
bring up
something
Mikasa.
happened to you, like, okay, so like if all of a sudden you went red pill, you would have a character arc. What the made him? What the made Matt go red pill?
I need to
that
know.
would be
my
a character arc.
A character arc would be if I'm sitting down depressed and have nothing going for my life and I'm feeling like worthless and useless, and then I'm just still a good person, and then I find meaning in life and I'm still a good person, and like now I'm happy and good and I have meaning, but I'm still a good person. I'm still the same person. I had an arc doing
That's
that.
still an arc for, even in the same way that I'm describing the arc. Yes, what you just described is the same thing I just described in the opposite way.
No, but my thing is-
sometimes people's character arcs go down, sometimes people's character arcs go
So
up.
then how are-
So you just went from I'm depressed, I'm lonely, and blah 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 blah, which is here, and not like, and then you said like, okay, I found meaning in life, which is here. So there's an arc. You didn't just like, I'm depressed at 25. Now I'm depressed at 35.
Dang.
Now I killed myself at 45.
Right, that's what I'm saying. No,
that's the arc. No, that's not.
No,
that's the
okay,
arc.
right. I think that's an arc, but then your
Dude,
thing
it's
is with
a Mexican
Mikasa. Like, the thing with Mikasa is after like her killing Eren, what, like, she's never wanted to do that the entire time. Even when she's killing Eren, she's crying. When she's done killing Eren after the scene, she's going to his grave. She's wearing his scarf. She still thinks about Eren. She still loves Eren.
Not loving
That was
Eren
nice.
is not the point of the arc. Not being so attached to him that you can't create distance.
Because her
is the
initial
point.
goal was to stay by
Like,
his side always.
making the
and-
choice to
all
kill him
times.
She's going
Even
against
in-
everything that she
even in the OVAs, they literally, there was an entire OVA about this specific topic with Mikasa, about Mikasa being so attached to Eren.
Yeah, I know which one
and,
you're
like,
talking about. I did
pointing
watch
out that like this nigga's gonna die no
Yeah.
matter what. Like, you're gonna have to learn to accept that.
So for you to base off a character arc is for somebody to do something uncharacteristic.
No, like, for them, it could be them doing something uncharacteristic. Regardless,
What did
it's
Mikasa
them
change? What did change in
developing.
Mikasa?
It's them developing or doing something like that goes against everything else that they were doing prior. So even if from the age of like 5 to 20, this girl was protecting this one person. Just the fact that, yes, she killed him, but then she has to live the rest of her life without him. That is also a character development, because you have to live without this thing. That's the same thing as making different choices and having to live with those different choices every day. Like, you become a different person. Like, she married John.
Oh yeah, that was right. John, dude.
She married John.
She married John,
bro.
The horse.
Like, she didn't just stay single and just like she didn't just stay single and just like die at Aaron's grave all the time. She went on about her life, and she just went back to go visit this person that she killed.
And so with Maki, she did have the initial like thing of, I do want to kill the Zenin clan because they're misogynistic and they don't with me, so them. I do want to kill them, but it was never her plan. She never planned on it. Even when she went to the Zenin clan, it wasn't her plan to
that
kill
was
them.
her whole motivating purpose.
Her whole purpose was to just stick with the plan, get the cursed tools so that she could use it to fight.
You're talking about in that specific day, like,
right?
Like, you're talking about that specific day. That is her motivating purpose for the show in general.
Then that's Aaron's motivataing purpose for the show is to kill the Titan.
Yo, let's close this thought.
And
Let's
then-
close it, because we've been on this for a minute, bro. We were like, final thoughts on it, like anything.
JJK.
Robin is a better written character.
Well,
than
no,
both.
well,
I
Mika-
want to get to the next episode. We still talking about Maki.
She's the best part of this whole.
I'm not saying she's not. I'm not saying.
I'm telling Lear. I'm saying he's
she's
talking about
a better
Maki, though,
written character than Mikasa.
Yeah,
I won't say she's better written,
right.
but I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
she don't have an arc.
Right, I'm not
going
gonna
to
say one is better written than the other. The entire
Neither
time.
one of
In
you
the
can
whole, but-
articulate where the arc
turns.
No, but you can't articulate where
Hey, you
Mikasa
gotta make that
turns.
a cartoon, bro.
I told you.
You said when she
specifically.
kills Eren, but her whole goal was still the entire thing was just like, I love Eren. I want to be Eren.
That's not a goal.
No, she stays the same character.
No.
All right, but with Maki,
How are you the same character if you? How are you the same character if your goal in life is to protect and stand by the side of this one person, and then you get on their side and cut their head off?
she had to.
She didn't have to. That was the whole point. She was the only one that could kill Eren. She's literally the only person.
Levi said I could have done it, but Mikasa said no.
Levi
I have
couldn't
to.
have done it at the point where they were. 1, 2. He was the only person that could. She was the only person that could kill Eren, and they did that to save the world. They didn't do that for. She didn't do that for Eren. She did that because she didn't.
She had to.
But she could have chose not to, just like Eren could have chose.
Maki could have chose not to kill the Zenin clan.
Exactly. That.
But she chose to kill the
but
Zenin
her
clan.
goal was to kill the.
It wasn't. She wanted to.
I can put on the show right now and show
I
you
know
where she said
I
her
want
goal
to.
was to
Right.
kill.
She says,
the
"I
clan.
want." I remember that it was with
I'm
Yuta,
okay.
where she's
No,
like, "No, I
that
want
was
to kill."
He literally asked what her motivation was, what her purpose was. If you don't have cursed energy and you can't see curses, what made you do this? She said, "Because I'm spiteful and I want to take out the clan."
Now explain how Eren has an arc when his first thing is I want to kill all Titans and it ends up killing all Titans.
Because his first
No, I
goal was
want to hear it from Persia.
Not you. They can put your.
How does Eren have an arc and Maki
During
doesn't
Black
have an arc when they
History
both
Month?
start off with one goal, go through it
Crazy,
differently
isn't
to
it?
try to have something go out, like they want to try to do it differently, try to figure out other ways of doing it, and then at the end go through their goal that they wanted to in
This
the
should have
beginning.
been a debate episode.
And this isn't even Maki's end goal. Like this is the beginning. Maki
Okay.
still has things
Okay.
to go.
So just alone, just alone. When have you seen anything about Maki being a villain?
no,
Oh, what do they call Eren?
a villain.
What did he start out as?
I need
No. What did he start out as?
A hero.
What did they
A
call
hero.
him?
A hero.
He was beating that.
So if you go from hero to villain, there's a turn there.
Maki, right?
Maki was never a villain. Even
Right.
in the
No,
show,
right. She's not a
even
villain.
in the show, they don't punish her for what she did. Even in the show, they acclimate to what she did. Even in the show, they're like, well, now the Gojo clan and the Kamo clan said that we don't recognize this clan anymore. She's never been. There's no shift even in her narrative. There's nothing like
Once Mai dies, that's where the shift changes. Because once Mai dies, they're like, holy we got Toji again. We have to deal with this.
You're not talking about her. You're
What
talking.
do you mean?
You
am.
are talking about other people and everything externals exception.
No, because
perception
right
of her.
when Mai died,
Talk about her.
I am. So when Mai died,
Where did she start?
She started off as just a normal person that has no cursed energy.
Where does she start? Where does her arc start?
Her arc starts when she wants to prove to the Zenin clan that she's worthy of being a person.
Okay. Where does it end?
With her killing the entire clan.
Okay. So when she said she wanted to wipe out the clan, and then she wipes out the clan 4 years later,
Okay.
where is the arc?
All right, and the difference in there, right? When she starts off, she's not a threat. She's just normal. Like she's strong, but she's just normal. They don't give a fuck about her because they know Toji. Like Toji was the big reason that they knew they were alive. The Zenin clan. They're
Bro,
like,
that just
but
adds to
that's
her
not-
motive, bro.
That's
That doesn't
not
like
an arc. You're talking about
Yeah.
her power.
That just adds to the
no, but
motive.
then that's what you talked about with Eren.
No,
Because
we're not
Eren
talking with Eren. That would be like saying that his arc is he went from just being the attack titan to being 5 different titans at once.
Why did
That's
he become
not
a villain?
fucking arc.
Why did he become a villain?
So that because he needed
Because
to
his
kill.
powers advanced and he saw the future.
That's not.
But he
why,
made a choice off of that, off of his advancement of power.
Right.
No. But with Maki, you're talking about a genocide compared to a clan that was to her from beginning.
No, my point is you're saying that Maki doesn't have a character development
Yes, but
because
like,
her motive from the beginning, she still carries out her motive. Even
Hell
though
yeah.
at the beginning
No.
she
Hey, bro.
can't do her motive because she doesn't have the ability to. She knows she can't do that. So she's like, I'm not going to kill the clan because I don't have
that's
the ability
not. But
to.
that is like, bro, that is not an arc. Like that is like. That's
That's
it
like
could be
Goku. I
part
want to
of an
kill
arc,
Frieza.
but it
nigga. I
depends
just-
on where
don't
they
bring up
end.
Goku, 'cause
Like,
there's
bro,
no way
that would
Goku
be
has an
like
arc.
that would be
Goku
like
has zero
okay,
arc.
No, what
the
I'm
Bebop,
saying is like
the Bebop's development of an arc would be like okay, we're just a bunch of people in a couch, and then one of us hits the lottery, so now we buy an office building and we just do the pod in an office building. Like that's not an arc. Like that you gained capability to do something you
That-
already wanted to do. That's not an arc.
It aided the motive for real. Like that's what
Like she, even if it would have been more of an arc if she killed Mai, not Mai killed herself. If she recognized what needed to be done so that she could get Toji level powers and she killed Mai, even though she loves Mai, that would be more of development. That would be an arc. That's like Thanos.
I'm trying to figure out where Eren changed then.
Eren went from being the hero to being the villain willingly. He went from being the hero to being the villain willingly.
So I think
There is
Maki-
an arc there.
think
All right,
when you
so
go-
Eren did that because he got the power, right? And then he saw the future and he knows what he had to
The
do.
power just let him be
Right.
able to do
Okay,
it.
and-
It didn't.
it didn't.
that
It didn't
is
make
not
him
the
do
turning
it.
point.
It didn't
Right.
make
No,
him do
of
it.
course. And so he got the power, and then his turning point was he made the decision, I have to be the villain so
I'm
that
gonna kill everybody now because niggas been on
So-
fuck shit,
so I
and I
gotta-
know the truth.
Right, I got to show my friends that they're the ones
Yeah.
to live. Maki, right? When Mai dies, and then Mai gives the heavenly restriction, releases the cursed energy so that Maki becomes Toji level threat. Maki didn't need to kill the Zenin clan. Maki now has gained an ability that nobody in the entire verse has had other than Toji. So now she has a new like fresh mindset of I can destroy everything. So now she
That's
becomes
what she already
But she
wanted.
And
always
again-
wanted to kill.
Yeah,
like, bro,
but
if
she
Toji,
They've been
if
talked
Toji-
about it. Destroy
Toji
everything.
said that.
was the
Toji
initial
said,
shit.
like, if Toji wanted to do that, if that was his purpose, then he would have done it. That was not his
So-
purpose.
yes.
He said when he was fighting, when he got killed by Gojo, he said, I thought you abandoned this pride. Like, you don't care about anything. You don't respect yourself and you don't respect anything else. So, like, even in that example, there would be more of an arc for Toji because Toji put himself in a situation out of pride that he said he abandoned to try and kill Gojo because and that's what cost him his life. But he said he didn't care about anything. He's not supposed to care about anything. So that's why him being in that situation was up because he was like, I should have just ran. Like, I've said I don't work when I don't get paid, and I should have just ran. I want to know actually why they're so afraid of Toji or what he did, but for whatever reason, it was not important to him to kill the clan, even though he
And
could.
that's their perspective of him. Like how the people's perspective of Eren is the hero and villain, when at the end of the day, he's been doing this, like he's always had the same intention of wanting to be, kill all the Titans. Like from the start to finish, he wanted to kill all the Titans. The perspective that he was giving off of the people was hero to villain. Maki at the beginning, like, no matter what, from the beginning to the point when she kills the clan, is I want them dead. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I just want them dead. And so once it gets to the point where she realizes that she has the capability of doing it, then the perspective from the outside goes from she's just a useless little girl to now she's a menace. She's a absolutely monster. When Mai died, immediately Aura went through that Maki's dad saw, oh my God, I haven't felt that since Toji. Holy this girl's a problem now. We got to deal with her now because she became a menace. Like how Eren was like, all right, I see what I have to do. I'm going to start the rumble. I want to kill everybody. So everybody's like, he's a menace.
But hold
We
on,
got to
hold
deal
on.
with him now.
That
But
was
even
somebody
with
else
that-
flipping a switch though off of that's not really her claiming that. That shit happened.
It
Somebody
happened
she
to
got
her.
that's what I'm saying. She got that power because somebody else she didn't claim the power.
I feel like that's
She didn't
just being way
claim the
too
power. It
specific
got-
with
It's
these
not
arcs.
being it's not, bro. She's not like
It's very,
I wouldn't
like-
say Gojo. I wouldn't really say Gojo even had much of an arc. I mean, he kind
Nah.
of did because he went from being kind of like
But
how
he was always known as a-
Gato is.
Hey,
Like him and Gato kind of flipped places, or they flipped views. But regardless, like even Gojo is just like he's just the strongest, bro. Like that's his whole thing. He's just the strongest. He doesn't really need development because in his role in the story is to be the strongest.
we're also
like,
comparing like a finished story to the middle of this story.
Well,
like,
that is true.
JJK is finished.
That's a good point.
are you talking? Did you read it?
I know I have read everything that happens throughout it, so I know that.
Okay,
like,
so you did read it. You did finish it.
So it's just but Maki's just Maki. Like, she's not Yuji. She's not we got the second coming of Toji, but it's like she doesn't play the role. She doesn't play a role in the story like Mikasa plays a role in that story. She's a central character. That was why I'm saying, like, Mikasa is a central character, so it makes sense that this central character has an arc. Like, Sasuke is a central character in Naruto. Naruto doesn't have an arc, but Sasuke has an arc. Like,
Why would the most central character not have an arc?
because he doesn't need it, because like Nick said, there's a journey. The whole story of Naruto is from Naruto going from being like a throwaway to being the Hokage. But Sasuke has multiple
Wouldn't that be his arc?
changes in character.
It is its arc. It's just a different type of arc. It's people like Goku and Naruto have, like, I forgot the phrase, but it's a type of.
Would it be like a flat surface? Like
Static. They're static characters.
That's not an arc.
Like
But yeah,
Tanjiro.
it's not-
Like Tanjiro.
It's something,
Gon.
it's something else. It's,
It's where the world changes around them, but
Type
they
shit.
still.
but I
Is
hear
that
what he-
real?
Nothing changes.
I hear what he's saying on Sasuke though, because Sasuke goes from like, yo, I'm trying to get better than everybody at the tuning
A
exams.
character arc is the internal, emotional, and psychological journey of a character, tracking their transformation from the beginning to the end of a story.
That's every single character everywhere.
Internal, emotional, and psychological journey.
Yes, every single character does that.
Every character doesn't do that.
If you witness your sister die in front of you, you don't think that's emotional?
Where is the arc? You're not.
That's
bro,
not going to give you
stay
the
on
power
track.
to, like,
If you're like,
No.
when you're
But,
talking
like, that's
about
a
an arc,
change.
what in her, what changed? Like, we have a map or whatever, like an idea of this character.
Right. No, so
Where is the
say
internal,
it one more-
emotional, psychological?
I'll say one more
change?
time, and then we could drop it. Maki, and it doesn't matter about her entire intentions. It matters what she was doing then and there that day, because it makes her change.
You can't. A character arc can't be one episode. That's
I
not
know.
how it. That's
I'm
not
not
how
saying that
character
from
arcs
start to
work.
finish. I'm saying it's a turning point. It's a start of an arc. Nobody's character arc is going to be in one episode. Mikasa, apparently to you, her arc is the entire
So when
show.
I'm talking about her arc, I'm talking about from the beginning to the end. It's in the definition.
Okay, fine.
So would it be a
All
starting
right,
point
fine.
instead of a turning point?
All right, whatever. Maki's little girl, she gets off because her clan hates her. So she's like, all right, me and my sister, we're going to go try to do our own thing to show the Zenin clan that we're worthy, right? When Maki, at this point, is like, okay, my sister...
Hold on. Even in that foundation, Maki did not say, me and my sister are going to do shit. Maki left, Mai stayed, Mai followed her later.
Right, okay.
So this was all Maki's decision.
Right. She's still making the decision.
Where did she start?
What?
Where did she start? Where is her beginning point?
When she realizes that the Zenin clan doesn't f with her.
And what was her goal? What did she say that she was going to do?
To kill them. So, all right. That's why I brought up the Eren thing, right? Because Eren's first thing was to kill the Titans.
No external. Stay on this thing.
I know we're staying on this thing, but then if you throw that away, then bringing up the Eren. That's why I bring up the Eren, but I'll continue. Maki wants to kill the Zenin clan. She has no actual plan. She has no actual way of doing it. She has no actual genuine thought that she can do it. She doesn't even think she can do it because she knows she's not as strong to do that.
She does think she can do it.
She wants to do it.
Yes, that's how goals, that's how any goal works. Like, you don't know how you're going to get there, but you're going to go on the journey.
Exactly.
So she's on the journey.
Exactly.
The whole time that we've met her.
To kill these
Right. So at this point, right, she can't kill the Zenin clan.
That has nothing, that is not, where, keep the three pillars.
Okay. She wants to kill the Zenin clan.
Internal, emotional,
Right.
psychological. Where did she change? With what you're talking about, where did she change?
All right, let me say it, and you're gonna cut me off because somehow this doesn't make sense, even though it's exactly what emotional, internal, psychological.
You're gonna talk about an external event. Like, that is not an internal. If it's external, it's not internal. External, internal. External means Mikasa says I love you. So like now you don't have to kill the world. Internal means I'm going to choose not to do that because she said this. I'm going to choose to do that. Like internal, your decision making. External, any external event could be anything. Like Toji getting the power to kill the clan did not make him make the decision to kill the clan. He has to make the decision. That's what makes it internal. You're driving from an inside force. She is driving from an inside force towards her goal.
When you are basing anything you do off of whatever, you're going based off emotion, right?
Not just emotion, but yes, like you're going based off of whatever.
And what is the whatever?
Like
external stuff.
You're going based off of like a goal is internal.
No, so my thing, because I'm bringing up Aaron because that's what we have to do, because for some reason we're not on the same page somehow.
And that's okay.
In Aaron's first goal from the beginning stays the same through to the end, where he's like, I want to kill all the Titans. There's never, like, when he makes the decision to become a villain, it's because of an external thing happened. He saw the future. He touched Historia's hand, saw the external force of what could happen, and that's when he's like, I got to make that decision.
But he had to make the decision.
Just because he saw it didn't mean that the decision was brought to him to make. He decided
he wanted to kill all
on that. On that, you know what I'm saying?
Just
on that path.
Like even the
just
point,
like Maki.
Even the point
what's the difference between Maki and Aaron? About their beginning wanting to kill the Titans
from the very beginning. Okay, because in the very beginning, Aaron wasn't going on the same path. He went from I'm gonna kill all of them to oh my God, I'm seeing what's real.
Right.
Oh my God, I'm seeing what's real again. Right. Oh my God, I'm seeing what's real again. All right, everything is up. I gotta kill everything. I want to preserve my friends.
I have to use the Titans to kill everything.
And I'm going to be the only one to go and kill whoever the fuck and do whatever the fuck I have to.
Okay.
With her sister dies for her to get the power. He's had the choices to do or not do the things. When he was defending people, when he was stomping out relentlessly, it was for the
all right, so at this point then we're just going to agree to disagree, because I 100% think this is an internal thing, because I don't think how you could change if your mindset is like, I want to kill the Zenin clan, but at the moment I cannot, because I'm not physically strong enough to do that, but I would love to kill them. I would love to. Same with like me, think of it like with right now with politics, right? We want kill the government, you know? Like,
chill.
Destroy the... Please let me finish.
Go ahead.
So if I want to do something so bad, like right now I have a goal to like, I want to make a song that goes platinum. Okay. But now I don't need this. It's just hypothetical. But it's like, I need a studio though. I need this and I need that and I need that. All right, whatever. With Maki, how I see it, not how you guys see it, how I see it, is she wants to kill the Zenin clan, but no, she isn't capable of it. So she's just like, I'm just going to keep doing what I can and just keep getting stronger and keep getting better and keep, doing what I can. Let me finish. And so when she's just like, all right, I'm going about my normal days, doing my things with my Jujutsu people, my clan, so the head guy dies. Now my boy is going to be the head of the clan. So, hey, we need weapons. And her head is like, all right, we need weapons. It's not, I gotta kill those Zenins. I gotta kill those Zenins.
But at any moment she will. Because it's been said that she wants to.
Right, just like Aaron. So when Maki is sitting there like, all right, I'm going to the Zenin clan. I just want to get the weapons. And they're like, fuck you, Maki. And she's like, fuck whatever, you guys. All right, I'm here to get the weapons. Nope, we're taking the weapons away and we're actually going to kill you and your sister. Oh, shit. Oh, they're killing us. Oh, shit. Oh, my sister is getting killed right in front of me by the people that I hate. And now I've awakened this ability that gives me the power to kill. I think watching your sister die in front of you will give you some internal emotions to think, I can make that decision to kill these people now, because Toji decided he could, but he's like, I'm not going to. And even Maki was like, I got it now. I can do it now. I'm going to do it now.
But that is not, you're not.
That's going like this, bro.
You're not talking about, like, bro, you're not.
Because it's in the middle. Okay, first of all, she's not done yet. She's not done yet.
First of all, what is one thing that you would buy right now if someone gave you $1,000?
That's exactly why we in this
A
predicament.
computer.
Right
Hell no.
If someone gave
I
you,
know
if
who.
someone gave you $1,000, you would buy a computer.
Yes.
So you have a goal to buy a computer.
Yes.
You just don't have the money to buy a computer.
Yes.
If someone gave you the money to buy a computer, that would be a character arc.
No, me working for the money would be the character arc.
Him
Not
getting the
an arc,
computer
that's
would just
the journey.
be
That's what you
part-
do when you have a
That's
goal.
not the end of his journey, though.
That's
Yeah.
not, but like an arc would be you want this, you want a computer, you want the computer, like you want the computer, you get the computer, then you realize I never needed
Need
this
the computer,
computer.
yeah.
Like
well, see,
that would be an emotional, internal, psychological shift.
then here's what I'll
There's
say.
no
It was like
shift
Santuan
happening.
said, it's not the end yet. Because with Maki, after she's done what that is, she's still in the story. Don't
She's still
get me
in-
wrong. She is side. I get what you mean by that. But she's still, like, her arc isn't finished. She does still have some moments.
We're not talking about her taking place or taking action throughout the story. We're
Right.
talking about where she ends up in regards to where she started.
Exactly. And that's why I'm saying, like,
Yes, so
that's,
like
this
her
would be the turning
obviously, if
point.
she got rid of the Zenin clan, then her feelings about the Zenin clan probably never changed.
Her projection was constant.
Yes,
like
she's
that's
constant.
from
Like,
the very beginning. Her projection was.
there's
Think
a
about it
beginning
like
and
this.
an end.
If I were to show somebody the first season, just 3 episodes with Maki in the first season, or maybe even Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the movie with her, and then show somebody this episode or the next episode, or even like the last 2 episodes that came out, I can 100. There's no way anybody's gonna be like, that's the same exact person.
well,
I
bro,
would
that's
because
not
she's,
any different
she's
from
reserved.
what you're
She's-
describing.
She don't be with her people.
She's completely
signs
different. She's
are there.
That's not even okay. So what
She
you're
did not
saying, what you're describing is the same thing as when I started watching Vinland Saga and I saw a 7-year-old say, "I'm gonna kill you" to the guy who killed his dad. Then I skipped ahead and never saw that he never killed his dad. Obviously, something had to happen for him to get to the point where he thought that he even could kill his dad. So he did go from being a random little kid to being an assassin, but that was all in service of his goal. So those, like, you from a starting point to the end point, that's just a start to an end. The arc is, I never should have been trying to do this in the first place. That your arc usually, not even that, your arc usually invalidates whatever you started for in the first place. Like that's like, or like usually, but like sometimes also like in a hero's journey, which is an archetype for different kinds of stories. In a hero's journey, generally they start out one place, they end up back where they started, but they're a totally different person when they come back. Like, yeah, like when you come back, when you start the goal, you start with like, oh, like this is what I want to do and blah, 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 blah. And then you go all the way through, ends up right back where you started. And then you're like, but the journey was all about the inside in the first place. Like it's always, that's what the friends we make along the way, the blah, 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 blah. Like there's different, like there's
I'll use
things.
Vegeta as an example. Vegeta's arc.
Vegeta has a crazy
He
arc.
has arcs.
His initial goal in his arc was becoming the
The legendary Super Saiyan.
legendary Super Saiyan, or you could add being the strongest in the universe. Well,
Type
that's
shit.
his current goal now. But
Like shit.
Vegeta's arc initially started with him just like his pride and being better for him, for his sake. Now, his along the way is being not only being the strongest in the universe, but being Goku's rival, being a better father, being possibly even the god of destruction. His arc has started for him just thinking about himself to him including himself, but in larger goals. Make sense?
Yes.
He went from villain to hero.
He
as
went
fuck.
from
Like,
villain to hero. Yeah,
villain to
literally.
hero is crazy.
A literal
Yeah.
villain.
Like literal, like wiping out and laughing.
Piccolo is the main
Piccolo,
example.
hey, Piccolo was laughing,
That's a better example.
laughing.
The villain.
Dads.
To a joke. No, not
Nigga,
a joke, sorry.
stepdads.
Stepdad.
How are you that you had a rivalry from your father
Bro,
with this, and
bro.
you're raising his son, giving him, bro? What? What?
Which is like, even like when you're using the example,
Putting hands and feet on
when you're using the example, even
maybe I shouldn't spin.
even of skipping from one episode to like another episode. Like if you start, well, one, you can't really get a grasp of who this person is just from that. But like, even if you were going to do that, like you could take Maki in season 1 or Maki in 0 and then compare her to Maki that we just saw, and I would see that she got stronger. She clearly went through something, but I would see that she did what she said she was going to do.
That's all that it is to me.
But,
That's
like,
what an arc is.
But
Is that something happened? They went through something.
that's it. But that's not what an arc is.
Whether it's a good arc or a bad arc.
But that's not what an arc is.
No, because like
there's a definition for the word.
And the definition was internal, emotional, psychological.
Yes.
Can we
So-
agree to disagree?
No, I know that. But I'm just saying,
please.
with
Oh my
that-
God, please.
with that, like,
Hour and 4.
like
Nick
when
done
you
sent the
compare that,
paragraph.
you
and a
compare
half.
that to
Nick done
Thorfinn.
wrote
Thorfinn's
Huckleberry Finn.
is literally different people each time you see him. Like Thorfinn is a completely different person.
I ain't even think.
Let's do another fight.
No, is it the Black
No.
History Month fight?
I'm done.
Toji versus the Hashira. Explain. You started
Wait,
it, so explain.
This is a YouTube
First
title?
off, I started it through text message, and it's because I'm a glazer. So
Who's you glazing?
I'll
I've never
glaze
called
Toji all
myself
day,
that.
and I based it off of what I seen Maki handle.
Glazing the dead man is crazy.
And hey,
People
most
do that
people
all the time.
Who do I glaze who dead?
Vincent
I
Van
didn't
Gogh.
say you. I said people. Why you
You said Vincent Van
Guilty
Gogh. That's my nigga though.
conscience.
You know, he right. Never mind.
Vincent Van Gogh didn't get glazed till he
Of all
died,
people.
which is
You
crazy.
said Paul Pierce.
There's been a lot
I
of
said of all people.
The
I did not
truth.
say Paul Pierce. No.
Hey, even after all those stats,
What are you talking about?
He shit himself in the middle of a game. I'm not glazing nothing about Paul Pierce.
he glazed the floor.
what?
He did
He shit himself in the middle of a game.
Paul Pierce did that?
I feel like that's.
They
I
took
feel
him
like
out in a
that's okay.
wheelchair.
I've shit my pants while playing basketball with the homies.
Anyway,
Go to the Toji glaze.
What's
You're not
the-
an athlete.
What? Okay, explain. Because you and Matt went back. You and Matt teamed up on this one.
I did.
We did. Matt came through with actual like stuff. I just was again glazing. But I'm just gonna go based off of after seeing what Maki went through with the clan doing all that shit to her, and she ain't even the clan Ice did all that shit to her, and she ain't even get a scratch on her. She was just kind of smiling and just eating that shit, those little weak ass punches. And then I thought of the Hashira, and I'm like, they're kind of just regular people, a little bit enhanced, but they don't make it that far in life. A little bit enhanced,
A little bit.
they don't make
A little bit.
Don't
Rengoku.
Rengoku?
What?
Yeah.
What? Okay. What?
So
Why are you saying that these people who can basically teleport and jump 50 feet in the air
yeah,
and literally fight demons
Okay.
are just a little bit enhanced?
a little bit enhanced.
that breathing.
So
Yeah, a little
And
bit
the breath
enhanced.
control.
yeah, as long they're not overweight, so they got it. They breathe good. They breathe fine. You know what I'm saying?
He is trolling.
Toji. Toji can teleport. Okay, they was talking about his speed where everybody they showed them running, but this
Why I
just
said
teleporting.
that's why I said that he's not. Like that's what you
I
just
mean, you can say what you want, but I'm glazing. So Toji winning. So I mean, like that's just how that goes. That's just how that goes. My man's out here putting to paper. Okay,
that's not the same.
It's not the phrase.
it is now. So Toji was out there
Okay,
putting
just a
paper.
Matt, what are your actual reasons why he can
That's a
win?
good point. During this month, you gotta sit there and accept it.
Going based off of the rules of each universe in their own. So in the Demon Slayer universe world, it's canonical that none of them have that aren't demons, don't have special abilities, like superpower abilities. Don't get me wrong, it's supernatural because like how you said, but I that's why I think it's just dramatics for every anime because even Naruto, when they're like people who are considered slow, like when they say, oh, you're slow, like this person's actually slow and they're moving like but
Not mentally.
so my point being is with the Demon Slayers, I feel like all the Hashiras are just like I think of like athletes. Like I think of like a super who's an athlete, who's a
Paul
top tier
Pierce.
athlete, like you can get to that, but
So
you gotta
the
be
Hashira-
physically strong, like like some
shit themselves in a
supernatural
fight.
strength. Like Tengen, he's a shinobu or a ninja, so he has like crazy speed, like ridiculous speed. but he's still human. Like they all are still human, so it's to an extent.
But Toji is still human too.
No,
But what I'm saying, he's
Toji
more
is-
durable.
no.
Them
But
motherfuckers
wait,
taking
no.
hits.
But my point
Toji
then,
is human.
No, because I'm looking at in the Demon Slayer world again, just comparing in their own worlds. Demon Slayer world, all the Hashira are considered superhumans, but they got there on their own whims. Like they built themselves to be that strong. In the Jujutsu Kaisen world, Toji is just a normal human, but he does have
He
because
has a heavenly
of
pact.
the heavenly. So technically, he is like actually superhuman. Like in the Jujutsu Kaisen world, he actually is like even people who train very hard, like Gojo, Yuji. Well, I mean, Yuji's kind of even no matter how strong and more they train, Toji's on a whole other level than them. Even the Zenin clan knew that, and that's why they were so afraid of him.
Was Toji's weapons like Maki's, where they could like cut straight to the soul?
Yes,
too?
they were. They were.
Yeah.
He used cursed objects.
Yeah,
or cursed
so
items.
Is Toji faster than Light?
Pretty much. Yeah, he has
motherfucker
like
fast as
okay,
hell.
he has
bro.
flash.
Is he faster than Light? Is he faster?
Are you talking about him versus Zenitsu? Because
can-
Zenitsu would lose
he-
that
No,
fight.
you said all the Hashira, right?
He can
Are they
flash
jumping
that.
the nigga?
Bro,
They can
wait.
jump, you win.
No,
wait.
this is
no.
we're talking
Okay, so
1v1.
so first of all, so the reason why
So I got
I'm
a
saying-
two-hand on my mic. He said I'm a glazer. Don't do that.
Wait, you
Fuck
said
is
you
wrong
have
with
to
you?
two-hand the
reason-
mic?
That's
Whoa,
it, bro.
pause.
the reason why
Nigga
I'm
said I'm a
saying
glazer.
the reason
Come on,
why I'm
bro.
saying that
We can't do that
I don't
around
think
here.
that he can is because
That's a wild
like
episode.
a lot of what we're talking about is like vibes, like and like different kinds of shit.
Zaza.
I'm talking about what I'm thinking of what we saw him do. Like we've seen him fight 4 times. Of the things that we've seen him do, I did not see him do anything that I didn't see a Hashira do. Like we got like okay, so if we're talking about the speed, Megami said that his speed he's probably faster than Sukuna based off of Megami trying to escape from him, jumping off a roof or like whatever, and Toji just kind of appearing there instantly.
And also when Toji stomped on the ground and was able to hit all the rocks in 1 millisecond to kill all those bunnies.
It was fire. Good team.
Tengen cut someone's head off and spent 3 minutes talking before she realized. Like, Tengen got to Tanjiro after being buried under wood and with his arm cut off, and he got to Tanjiro in time to stop Gyutaro from piercing his eye when the blade was right here, and he got to him to block it.
When it comes
in
to
like
speed, I'll
a
give that.
millisecond.
I'll give the speed.
I don't know what we mean, like in terms of power. I don't know what
Did you when he killed the guy in his own domain? That
Yeah, that's crazy
special
work.
great curse.
that was
Bro.
that
The
was
Hashira ain't told you.
that
bro. I'm
was
sorry.
that was crazy, but like that's within his world. We don't have any reference for what he did. And then he killed the guy in his own domain, but he didn't break into the domain.
He did.
There was an opening.
No, he didn't.
Megami
Okay.
formed an
Yeah.
opening, and he climbed through it.
He got in
I'm
there.
coming in. No one's leaving.
But
he got in.
He was so just absolutely ridiculously powerful that like even special powers that were coming down on him, he was able to outrun, outmaneuver, outstrength. Like he was even stronger than that special great curse.
Can Toji regenerate?
No, he has no curse
but
energy.
you gotta at least hurt him. Like you gotta at least be able to hit him.
Like,
But
we don't-
okay,
like-
are we talking about
but
like
even if you're talking, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
how many Hashira are fighting him? Is it just
That-
one? Like
If it's
is
one-
it- they
it's
just
the
lining
ones.
up to beat
Yeah,
this
that's
nigga?
how
Shoot
we would
the
have to do it.
ones.
Because the question was, it's like a
How
I
does where
took
does
it
it clear?
is
Nick
a
said,
gauntlet.
Nick said, is Toji soloing the Demon Slayer verse?
No.
Absolutely not.
I'm a glazer, so yes.
I
The
saw-
verse,
I
no,
took
but
it
what,
as
what
a
about
gauntlet.
clearing?
I don't
Like,
think
where does
he's
he clear?
beating Tanjiro and
Who does he
Hobi by-
get to?
He
Like,
clears all the Hashira.
who does he get to?
That's
clears
how I
all the
was.
Hashira.
That's where I
all
was
of the
saying.
Hashira. He clears all
Yes.
one on one.
I
He
don't know
clears all the
about
Hashira.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easy.
Based
One-on-one, he clears all the
but
Hashira.
based on, but
Okay.
wait, okay, not vibes. Based on what?
All right, based off of in the Demon Slayer
What?
world.
Hold on, real quick,
Okay.
because you guys have went back to this fight against Dagon multiple times.
Okay.
What makes you think from the fighting against Dagon, which I granted Dagon, like he basically one-shotted like Dagon. Like Dagon didn't really do it to him. But what about that makes you think that any like that the Hashira couldn't do anything on that level because we pointed out they have pointed out in the show that their movements are faster than a person's eyes can follow. That's why it was a big deal when Tanjiro could see their movements.
Would Toji be upper 3?
No,
Toji's
not.
Toji's not touching any of the upper 6.
No, I don't think so.
So why would you?
In my mind, he is.
If Rengoku was going, the only reason why Rengoku lost is because he didn't have a healing factor.
All right,
if he had a healing factor,
this is a genuine thing. It's a very big fact known. Any single demon in the 12 Kizuki, not the upper 6, 12 Kizuki, not a single Hashira can go 1v1 with any of them and live. They all say it. Every single
That's
one
already
of them say it.
Toji could kill Rengoku.
Yes.
Who?
Fucking what's the water dude? Toji what's the water
Tokito?
dude?
Jin something like that?
Because he had to unleash it's the mark. That's where the thing
No.
Rengoku.
You said the upper 12. They established that there is a clear power difference between the upper 6 and the lower 6. What's his name? The water dude.
Gyome.
Tokito.
Nope.
No.
Oh, you mean
Gyosan.
the demon? Oh yeah, I can't remember his name, but yeah.
The water demon.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Hashira.
The water Hashira.
Oh yeah, it started with a G.
Yeah,
Gyosan.
the water Hashira is Tokito.
Giyu.
Oh.
Giyu one-shotted the upper
Yeah.
the lower 5 or whatever the little kid.
The kid one,
He
yeah.
just
I do
sliced his head right
I do
off.
think he said though because it was wasn't it a fake kid? Like he was a fake. No, man.
No, that was the real lower.
I was thinking
whatever.
of the ball guy.
He just walked past him. He did the same thing that what's his face did to Daki.
Question.
Just cut her head
You're
right
right,
off.
you're
So would
Top
fire?
6 then.
So would fire? Since Muzan is weak to fire, wouldn't fire affect them though?
Who?
The demons.
He ain't weak to fire.
Kinda, but they're not gonna die from
all
it.
right, so top 6 then. I would say Toji
Upper 6.
is not.
Toji's
upper
not
6.
touching
He's
the
not
upper
touching
6 at
any of the
all.
upper 6, and the reason why is because I like in the universe, even the best Gyome, the best Hashira, can't take any of the upper 6 one-on-one. Like
We have to jump.
every single time every demon has been killed or any of the upper 6, it's always from some outside assisted help. Always, every single time, and even the Hashiras themselves say we can't take it 1v1.
Yeah, they
That's
can't
the
do it
whole
alone.
like the whole point of Demon Slayer is needing help, relying on people.
Toji souls them all. Once.
Toji genuinely is like, so like I'm comparing demons in Demon Slayer. The Kizuki, they're so strong that even a Hashira can't take him one-on-one. The upper 6, and Jujutsu Kaisen, a special grade curse. A special grade is like a Kizuki level. I couldn't tell you whether Dagon was an upper 6 or lower 6, whatever, but he used special grade, which was OP because he was about to kill 3 like very high level sorcerers. 2 of them were special grade sorcerers.
No, they were all first grade.
So they was about to take down like very powerful people, and they couldn't even lay a scratch on him because of his domain was instant hitting them, instant killing them pretty much. Toji pulls up instantly to the works with this dude, laying him out, bro. Couldn't get touched, destroying him, like tearing pieces of him off like a demon. So I think if Toji can kill a special grade curse one-on-one, he had no help. He just killed him in his own domain. He could easily kill any Hashira one-on-one.
So is the healing factor the exact? Is it just as fast as?
There's no healing factor.
Nobody in this fight's gonna have a healing factor.
He's just durable.
Yeah.
I'm saying in the fight with Dagon.
Yeah.
How, like he heals, Dagon heals.
Dagon doesn't heal.
Curses don't really.
That man didn't have enough time.
But
to heal
this is
anyway.
like. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just so even like
I don't know. Rengoku was fighting somebody that was constantly healing limbs that he was slicing off.
And
like,
Akaza wasn't even trying a little bit.
That's
true.
Because when Akaza was getting sliced in half, he started laughing. He said, "You're actually strong. You should be a demon. You should live."
Yes.
If Akaza gave even a little bit of,
Now imagine Daddy Toji pull up.
But okay, so look,
I don't like the way you said it.
the reason, the reason why, like, I personally like Toji is fighting with swords. Like he's fast and he's strong. The Hashira fight with swords; they're fast and they're strong. Like that,
the strength is different.
but we don't have any way of actually measuring that.
Well,
like
if you
power skill.
What did your robot girlfriend say?
if you can smash into the ground with your foot, and he didn't like when he smashed it. It wasn't like a big stomp, like he just went. Entire floor raises up a bunch of little things. He just smashes everything. That's like
Gyomei caused an earthquake by clapping.
yeah.
His cheeks.
Gyomei.
No, they don't. There's no powers. Yeah, it's
yes,
just that
just visual stuff, but also in JJK, all the curses
Can you
are
imagine
invisible.
someone standing to the side
Like,
watching them fight?
The curses are invisible, and the cursed abilities are invisible. So it's they have
right.
but
Yes,
that's like
But
kind
Toji
of
don't
like
have
the
powers.
same thing.
Being able to cause an earthquake, that sounds like a power.
You cause an earthquake
Yeah,
by
no,
clapping.
That's why I say
cheeks.
Gyomei's probably
That sound like
out
a
of all the
power.
Hashira, he's the only one that could probably.
We're gonna see what
we're gonna
my
see
girlfriend
what
said.
we're gonna see what
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT
Yo,
says.
so we saying all the down south with water, bro. We y'all up.
I got
the
yesterday.
servers up.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
That's what we're
so
Sorry.
mine
Up north.
says. So I asked, do you think Toji Zenin could defeat every demon slayer Hashira? It said yes, probably, but not cleanly and not all at once. It says
not all at
Yeah, they gotta
What
we
go
say?
at- gotta
If-
go
not
at-
all at once.
it said one-on-one, Toji likely beats every Hashira, not because they're weak, but because Toji is a professional assassin who preys on momentary gaps. His speed, his reaction time, and weapon mastery are on par or above theirs.
Menace, like killing.
Hey, I got the
Hold on,
1v1.
Honestly,
hold on.
He's just a killing machine.
And he fights like someone who assumes he only needs one opening. Hashira fights are often prolonged, expressive, and reactive. Toji's fights are short, cruel, and final. If anyone pushes him, it's Gyomei, Sanemi, and Muichiro. All at once, they're going to wipe him. All at once, they're going to wipe him. In a tournament-style setting, th're going to wipe him. But if it's just like he just runs up on them or whatever, then he's going to win.
Yeah.
But then I said,
What about the keys?
okay, so we gonna get there, buddy. We gonna get there. So then I said, so the thing that I'm saying, which was like the same thing I was saying, like there's what in the actual show did we see from Toji that would validate that he's stronger than them or faster than them or whatever? And it said, this is a fair pushback. You're blah, 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 blah. So let's ground this in what Toji Zenin has actually done and why people rate him higher than the Hashira. He said, you're right about one thing that matters a lot. Speed and strength alone do not separate them. The Hashira are absolutely in the same physical tier. Lightning reactions, blitzes, lethal precision. Where Toji separates is not raw output, it's what he does to systems that assume rules. So basically what they're saying is that Toji...
He's a mod.
No.
His killer instinct.
No, what they're saying is that, which I did see this in the show, Toji,
He's brutal.
he's not just, it's not just that he's fast and strong, it's that, like what it said about finding openings, like Toji,
dirty.
yes, he fights dirty.
He's
and
a
like,
tactical
he
fighter.
Doesn't, it's, no, not tactical.
Cardio.
Because tactical
Fights
implies
like Israel.
tactical implies structure.
Yeah.
He's like he will do whatever needs to be done, and he can do it fast as. So like so when he was fighting, I can't remember who he was fighting. I think it was Gojo. He like swung his sword and like it got blocked, but he like flipped it. He flipped his wrist and like tried to go the other way like that. Like something like that. If you get one opening, yes, you can get somebody like
How
that.
he killed
Like
That was Gojo, yeah.
like
It said he's built to kill superhumans.
yes, like he's
Yeah,
built.
he's literally like a
can- I
menace.
can
So
see
so it's not that he's stronger or faster. He's
No,
just
no.
a machine. Like
Yeah.
he's just built for this.
That's why I'm saying his
Against-
own super ability is
against the-
having that dog in him.
Against
Nobody's got
basically
that dog in him like him.
against
And man
the
did keep saying that in the group chat. He said he got that dog in him.
Game of Thrones.
against the demons. He can't touch any of them. Against the upper six, like in the upper, dude, the upper moons, he can't touch any of them. One, just you know, this is just a technicality, but if you just bring Toji from JJK verse and drop him in the Demon Slayer verse, he literally can't do anything because you can only kill demons with Nichirin.
Oh, so you saying he gonna be bagging groceries and shit?
Like, so he
gonna be with Deku.
Like, so he would need a.
He's a master thief. He'll
he
steal
was-
a sword somehow.
If he was fighting, he would need a Nichirin sword.
he'd get it.
Oh,
somehow.
his would be so dope.
bro.
But
He'd get one easy.
Get your CDL.
I did.
You ain't surviving.
Yo, low key, one thing about Toji though that was sweet is like
Everything.
this just popped somebody, bro. like this just like, I mean, granted it was a kid, so let's not.
Who cares?
He was talking.
That's
Bro,
an American
this
thing.
bro, that just hit us out of nowhere. Like they're just like out of
They
just
cued
like
the music and
just
everything.
like,
It was all happy.
boom. That was like, and that said, "You can go now."
Her headband,
bro. I was like,
so funny, bro.
Okay. Anyway.
One page.
Anyway,
smack the shit out that old lady.
I asked about like how each fight would go, and it said like he wouldn't even make it past Gyutaro and Daki because
no way. No.
like you like one. Basically, I'm gonna summarize it. Basically, it said that all the upper rank demons are puzzles. So like he would have to figure out like what Tanjiro does. Like you got to figure out what their weakness is while you're fighting them.
Yep.
If he fights alone, so you can't win. Like you can't.
No power
You
of
can't
friendship, man.
like you
ain't got
don't.
friends.
There's no power. There's no power of friendship. They did say that. Of all of the upper ranks or the upper 6, the one that he would do the best on was Gyoko, which I found ironic. Gyoko is the fish vase. That gross. But what I found ironic about that was that it was the same. Gyoko, when he was fighting Muichiro, said that like when he goes into his final form or whatever, he can do what they said Toji's advantage was, which is like he can just kind of like
instinct.
Not just killer instinct, but he can like he can attack from like unorthodox angles and like do all a bunch of crazy shit. Like so they said that would be Toji's probably best matchup, but they said that he can't fuck with Gyutaro Daki because there's 2 of them. It didn't say he would win against Gyoko. It said that it was probably the best matchup. Like he would last the longest.
The thing about Gyoko is for any single 1v1s is it's that water ability.
Yeah.
Like,
is he 5? Is Gyoko 5?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Gyutaro 6. I think he's 5. What's his name?
Emotional guy.
The emotional guy. He like Hantengu. He couldn't touch Hantengu because like Hantengu splits into multiple things, and you got to find him. You got to find the real one.
He's arguably like one of the strongest, dude.
Yeah, he's one of the strongest ones. And then it said Kokushibo. Not even a discussion. Like not even a discussion. Akaza has the same thing. Plus he has
Akaza's just
compass needle. Like
Akaza's just Toji, but just strong.
Yeah, like Toji, but literally immortal and with regenerative powers.
Is Toji wins.
You're not hearing that.
I just gotta say,
it's
no
Black
offense.
History Month.
Go ahead.
Power
First off,
scaling.
Do this during Japanese.
Hold on.
Power
History Month, I got something
scaling
to say.
is so, bro. And
Wait,
I don't
who?
mean that as like
Stanley?
in a derogatory way, but I do though.
What'd you say?
Like, bro,
You said
power
power
scaling
scaling.
is so.
So you saying a planetary can't beat a country?
Oh,
What did they say?
he's a
Countryside?
planetary threat.
Or continental? Or like I'll be watching the videos like, bro,
They get
you don't
deep
got one
into it
bitch in
too.
your life.
Pause.
do you?
Yeah.
Yo,
A
imagine
continental
saying
what?
continent. No, so like if like somebody's able to like Captain
Blow up a
Ginyu, he's able to blow up a continent. They'll call him continental threat, or like being able to move at
Planetary
light.
threat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have like
universal
shit
threat.
that I'll be saying.
Blown up
numbers and
breakfast.
letters to describe it. It's like, oh, he's a 4C or at this. He's a 6. Like, bro, they be saying the dumbest, bro. Like, bro, just.
Nah,
Just
You
stop.
see,
Honestly,
Thanos is a-
Nah, you guys, but like just
No,
the
you're
level
right.
they take power scaling, like that shit's
Nah,
so.
yeah.
That's not the point of a story. Like
No.
that shit is just.
unless the only time it annoys me, or the only time it annoys me or bothers me is when the power scaling interferes with the story, or like you can't make sense of the story because of the power scaling.
Yeah.
Like in Bleach,
Dragon Ball Z.
Hunter,
Hannah Baker.
Hunter.
I'd say power scaling only matters in its own universe.
Curse energy in general.
Wait, what?
No, like
We're power scaling Hannah Baker?
Who is that?
She not
The
even
girl that
bad.
killed herself
Yo,
in 13
that's
Reasons
so-
Why.
she's a
Oh, I
She
didn't
is
finish
not a
that.
planetary threat.
I didn't finish that.
you never know.
She is an 11th
Yo,
grade
you ain't
threat.
seen her with that blade. She told you with the blade, boy.
To herself.
Get me.
Said black magic. All right, hold on. Wait. Okay.
But I do agree because like power scaling is just like even in the show, even in JJK, like the power scaling is kind of like
but they use that to compare characters.
You can't literally like you really can't
like
compare
Saitama and Goku.
two different shows because they're
different.
Everything
rules,
about them is
different universes
rules and everything.
Yeah.
So you really can't. So it is always very annoying. It is fun to do when you don't take it super serious.
Yeah.
But then it starts getting super serious.
I never take it serious.
And then it's like
Because niggas gotta be right.
Boo and
like
Gohan.
the question yesterday in the group chat, like
Exactly,
Superman or Goku. It's like there's different versions of Superman. So like, which one are we picking?
Do I have
There's different
kryptonite in
versions
my
of Goku.
pocket? Can I
If
just
you play any Dragon Ball game,
I could beat that.
So it's like, yeah, are we fighting? Is it
Early
Prime
Goku.
One? Is
Goku
it
Black.
Prime 1 million Superman versus Goku from Dragon Ball
Or is it Ultra Instinct versus Clark
versus
Kent,
Clark Kent
Smallville,
just showed up?
jumping farm to farm?
Or we doing
Literally.
Superboy Prime, who is a monster
Does he count?
in his own right. Superboy Prime is a version of Superman.
okay.
Technically in like the real world.
Yeah, he's basically Deadpool.
Like Deadpool.
Yeah, he's Deadpool Superman.
Yeah.
So yeah, take Deadpool and make him Superman.
Are we
That's
done
Superboy
with
Prime.
JJK?
No, they got a couple more episodes coming out.
No, like in the discussion.
I know.
here.
I know.
Shout out Kirara.
That's your
You
cousin.
are my
Yeah,
special-
Kirara from Inuyasha.
No,
No.
No,
Oh.
excuse me?
trans Kirara.
Oh yeah.
So
That's a real man
we're
right
talking about
there.
JJK right now, right?
Hikari's gonna
Yeah.
one shot the whole Demon Slayer universe.
Do
Rage bait declined.
I would love to.
y'all want to talk about Wonder Man? real
I
quick?
would love to talk about
Yes.
Wonder Man.
Yes.
Wonder Man is a very good show. I hate that Disney is not. This is like the third black show that Disney has not given any attention to. It's f***ing disgusting.
What were the
What was
first
the second?
two? What were the first two?
Ironheart?
Ironheart,
That counts as two.
Eyes of Wakanda,
Oh my God! Yes, I
and
forgot
now
about
this.
I was
is-
just saying that to give a point.
And all
Oh,
three
yeah.
of them were good, too.
No, yeah.
Yeah, during Black History Month at that, this not on y'all fucking house. This show is so good. This is the we've been asking for.
Yup.
A little more grounded take on the superhero stories in that world. Yaya is wasted in the MCU because this man is such an amazing actor. It's
Thought that
ridiculous. And like the fact that and like speaking as a person with hella anxiety, a person who dabbled in acting, like, and a family with like hella childhood trauma, I felt what that story was about, and if like the water's distracting me. It's the show. It's amazing. It breaks my heart that they don't give any attention to this. I love it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I agree.
You wouldn't go that far?
Hold on, listen.
I think it was great because literally it was like just normal people. I mean, obviously he got superpowers, but like there's only one fight scene in the whole show.
One.
Like it's not like a superhero show. It's about it's a show about a dude with superpowers in a superhero
Existing
world.
in that world.
And like they made Trevor an actually like good character.
Yeah.
The story was very engaging. And even though like I've never acted, I don't have anxiety, but like there were a lot of parts of it that was like really relatable. I don't think bro being wasted because I think he did a great job.
He did. I say
And I
that.
think that-
I only say him being wasted is just like, oh, y'all got this
This is all we're gonna get from it.
amazing.
I don't think
yeah,
so,
that's
though.
all we getting.
I think the
y'all
reaction
rehired Robert
is
Downey
gonna
Jr.
demand.
Y'all rehired Robert Downey Jr. to play Dr. Doom, where there's a like Yaya.
You wanted him to play Dr. Doom?
No, I'm not saying that, but like this is like
I'm not saying a race thing.
I'm just saying like the
Wonder if
the
he could have
wasting
played
of
Kang.
talent. You know what I'm saying?
Like more high
sometimes?
profile.
Yeah,
roles,
you know,
basically.
you rather hire Robert Downey Jr. to play
He's coming off an Oscar.
someone so epic
He's coming off an Oscar.
$3 billion.
instead of like putting someone like Yaya in that role to
Well,
like
in all
play
fairness,
the
they had
villain's
Yaya
villain.
already as Wonder Man.
I'm and not Yaya in particular, but like this is what I
you
mean.
can't say his name there.
Wasting the talent on something sometimes, like Chloe Zhao in Internals, and like they have a habit of doing this sometimes. Is
Christopher
writing.
Bale is garbage.
Christopher.
oh, you know,
Yes.
just wait. Yeah, Christian Bale as that white man. Like it's just.
It's Gore the God Butcher. He's not even a white guy. He's
But
an
like, you know
alien.
what I'm saying? Like,
How dare
it's like it's the
How dare you.
wasting of like these high profile talent and these like one-off roles sometimes is like,
Jonathan Majors.
But I mean,
I do
there's
feel
only so
that-
many.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
there's
mean
gonna
it
be
as a
one-off,
bad thing when I
though.
say
I
it's
think it's
wasted.
gonna be one
It's
off.
just like, damn, this is who y'all hire for these like one-off situations.
But there's only so
Oscar
many core roles. Like
Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight, we probably never go get that again.
I think
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think they had. Well, no, actually, yeah, because
I agree with him.
Moon Knight was a limited series, so they already
they
knew
all
off
are,
rip.
but like
You
it's
can't
just
keep that one.
killer.
They're not
You know
all
what I'm
limited
saying?
series.
I didn't get one in the first place. So
Huh?
there's no to kill.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean like the metaphorical.
Okay.
I watch these and get excited by the talent behind you know what I'm saying? This man, he's acting in this show.
Yeah, it was very good.
acting.
It was very good.
This
It's
is
an excellent show.
This is acting.
I finished it
And
today.
I finished it last night at 3 a.m.
I finished it during Black History Month.
Thank you.
I'm doing my contribution.
Bro, you want credit for that so
It's gotta be
bro,
the
this
name.
nigga been wanting
The name of
credit,
the episode,
He
bro.
been,
Black
he been,
History Month.
I'm in the kitchen. I'm loading the dishwasher. He's like, "Oh my,
Oh my.
Let me get that.
oh
for you.
my."
Let me get that for you.
What a
Black
bad,
man.
what a bad friend I've been.
You said those words.
I'm like,
You said them.
That's so funny.
like nigga, shut up.
I said I'm a terrible friend, and then I said Happy Black History Month because I had yet to say it, and that's when I texted the group chat.
Do you have any thoughts on
Black
Wonder
History
Man, Lear?
Yeah, we was going around the.
I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought we just-
I was gonna close out.
We haven't
They
seen
were arguing back and forth, so like I was just like, we just talking.
Yeah, I thought.
Gotta watch it.
No, I thought the show was great. Like I was telling Sam before we started pod, and I was like, the fact that it felt like its own actual show was refreshing. Where it didn't it had connections to the MCU, but they wasn't focused on that. They didn't make it a big deal. Like Trevor's been in 2 other projects, both. Ooh, I
That's a
almost slipped
joke.
up on that one. No, I was gonna say both excellent.
Which one?
One of them was
Which
excellent.
one?
Shang-Chi
and
excellent.
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3.
Thank you.
Not
For the
excellent.
people out there.
Not excellent. But we've seen him on other things, but we didn't care.
There was no depth.
Well, no,
I
we
mean,
didn't.
well,
we
Shang-Chi,
didn't-
there's no depth, but
we didn't give a that he was
About
in those
him.
projects. We cared about what he was doing in this one and what he contributed to the story. Not once was I like, dang, are they going to bring up what he did in Shang-Chi? Because they didn't.
They did.
But did they?
a little
Kinda.
bit.
Yeah.
briefly.
There was a lot of stuff. They brought up the Mandarin thing a lot, but that's who his character was introduced
Originally,
as.
yeah.
So it made sense, but again, it wasn't the whole thing about him.
I mean, they
And I
tied in
enjoyed
at
that.
the end. Like,
Yeah, but that made it come full circle, and it was
Trevor's
really good.
the actor.
Yeah,
Like he had a
Speaking of Trevor
real
Noah,
character.
he on the Grammys
in
tonight.
the
I
show.
I couldn't remember who they were
That's nice.
describing.
Yeah,
they were
sure.
talking about.
Yeah, Trevor Slater.
Honestly, I feel like we got more we learned more about these characters and who they are than almost any other Marvel project we've ever got.
So true.
Like,
We learned more about the lore of the world either.
Did y'all watch this?
Yeah.
we
Marvel?
got
the
more
Superman,
character development
the-
in this than all of
I
Eternals.
tried.
I know, but we also learned about the world, how you can't them being actors and you can't hire a superpower actor, and how the DDLC
DODC.
is only is like the metaphor of
Nice.
prison and ICE. Yeah, honestly, yeah, they're just rounding up superpower individuals just for the hell of it.
Whether they're evil or not.
Yeah.
Because
Whether they're
Simon,
evil or not. They were literally trying to track.
Simon hadn't
Simon
done
didn't
anything.
do anything wrong,
But they were still on his ass, and
On
they
his
were
ass.
threatening Trevor prison
He's on
time.
our radar.
yeah. And
If he
this
didn't
is-
turn
and
on him.
if you are
Yes.
a X-Men fan, you know this is probably
Precursor.
guiding our way into the anti-mutant that might be coming in a few years. I'm excited.
Get those muties
Get
out of
those-
here.
Get those muties.
Get those
And Black
mutant nerds
History
out
Month,
of
we're
here.
gonna bring that energy.
I wonder what the mutant slur is.
Huh?
Mutant
Trigger
nerds.
people.
I wonder what the mutant slur is.
Muty is
Muty.
pretty. Muty is pretty good.
I think it's
I
just
like
freaks.
that.
They
Muty.
just freaks. So
Yeah.
me and that
Yeah.
big freak.
Freaks. Get
Ain't
those
never-
freaks out of here.
Ain't ever tried not being the muty?
off, Muty. I want to see them eyes.
Right, Cyclops.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, go ahead,
But yeah,
Cyclops. Take
it
them
was.
bitches
It
off.
was. It was.
Imagine bullying.
Well, we have to.
But no, I would like
Bullying
to
a nigga with
show.
power.
Hey,
Powers
you,
is
but
crazy.
mutant, because
They do
if
get
you
bullied.
bully a mutant, the mutant can't do nothing. You know what I'm
What are you
saying?
talking about? I'll wipe you off the planet.
Magneto.
that's
dude.
murder.
What are you? Yeah, I will murder you.
Hey, but then they gonna give you if it's,
what are they
it's
gonna
like
do to me? I got powers.
your people are monolith.
What power do you have?
At that point.
None yet.
What if you have
Like,
Well, that is
what
a
if you
power.
got like a
That's
shit power? Like you got the power to meld your fingers together
I'm
or
keeping
some
it
shit like
myself.
that.
I'm
What
keeping
was
it
that?
myself.
What was that nigga's name?
Like my hero type
No,
powers.
In the boys, what was that? What was it? Bro, yes.
What the?
I'm gonna make my shirt.
The dude who had the portal into his
Persia. What did you think
Like,
of Wonder
oh,
Man?
shit,
Did you
bro.
keep
I
Hold
think
on.
that's
Hold
weird.
on. I was gonna say I give it about a
Infinite
9 out
storage
of
is
10.
weird.
9 out of 10.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
During Black History Month.
Yeah, I
You
don't
were
usually,
so
I
proud.
don't usually give anything a 10 out of 10.
I'm sorry. I'm giving this a 10.
You
Well,
gave
yeah,
you gave
you're a
Frankenstein a
glazer.
10.
Huh?
You gave Frankenstein a 10.
deserve a 10. I ain't gonna.
Frankenstein deserved a 10.
That's
bro.
homophobic.
But you just said you don't.
Hey,
No,
You don't
I
give
said I
any.
usually
Antonio
don't.
Glazer.
Ah, man, I don't want to hear
I
it.
said I usually don't.
That's kind of
They call you a glazer.
relative, bro.
I am a glazer.
Yeah, I know.
well,
So
I
is
just called
he.
as I said. Yeah, I said I was a glazer
But he's
earlier.
a
What the
metaphorical glazer.
No,
I actually do it.
he just asked me.
Okay, you said
that nigga
9 out of
said I was
10.
born in it.
Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10 for sure. I give it a 9 out of 10 just because there were some moments where
The patient was a little
I didn't think it was needed for the story.
Marvel.
Like I didn't really.
It doesn't bother
I
me.
wish they would have just stopped him. Like he was his own worst enemy as an actor.
Yeah,
Like he got
That
fired
was
from
pretty
American
funny.
Horror
That
Story
was-
because he kept making notes
That's
about a
pretty
minor
funny.
character.
Yeah.
But then he kept doing it,
That
knowing
first
that's what fired
episode-
him. And I found that annoying because it's like you didn't realize like that's a problem in the first part.
But that's like
To be
the anxiety and like being too good and don't know when to withdraw. And the nigga was a day player and was like trying to make this big role. Say the lines and collect the check.
Yeah, literally.
Say the lines and
Like,
collect
bro
the
just
check.
had too much passion for it.
Yeah, and
and
you don't know
I
your place
respect that,
sometimes.
but it's like, but it's like, bro, this isn't your show. You are lucky to be
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
side
give me a
character.
starring role.
Yeah, bro, you're an American Horror Story.
Yeah, but what's his
you-
motivation to die?
Right, bro, yeah.
Die.
This is your one and
You
only
had 5
scene.
minutes.
Yeah, I did like that.
Oh, I
and
love
you
it.
got fired from it. Learn from this. Then he's telling the director and the writer of a big movie, like, yo, I'm not really kind of feeling this right now. It's like, bro, this is your big first
Get your
movie.
money, yeah. It
Like,
was-
bro,
I
He
get
was,
that being
but,
like
that's
annoying,
that's
but
the
I'd say
point.
that's more like a flaw of the character in himself than like the show.
I know that, but I didn't like that part.
Okay, that's fair.
I like.
Oh, no,
I thought he should have learned about it when he got fired the first time for doing it.
But I think that's clearly
You're
why
saying that
hasn't-
he should have developed an arc.
I know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying
kill
is
y'all
he
say
should
arc
have.
again.
Turning
What I'm
point
saying,
USA.
turning point.
I
Turning
think,
point MCU.
I think
His
that
goal
was
is to
the
be an
point,
actor.
though.
He became an actor.
Clearly,
No arc.
I think that was the point of it. Why he probably hasn't been like starred yet. Probably because like his anxiety and him overthinking was his
You're in
worst
your
nightmare.
30s. Get the over it.
No,
You sound like his brother.
I am his brother.
What are you doing?
That
sound like
nigga's
my
I didn't
brother.
tell him to give him his dreams. I'm just saying, like, bro, you know why you up? Quit doing that.
y'all sound like
Timmy,
you sound like my
I'm
brother.
not trying to hear this.
I'm not gonna repeat anything that they said. I thought it was good. I thought that. Thank you. I thought the Doorman episode was the most Atlanta verge. They saw what Donald Glover was doing. Like, nigga, on that.
That could be its own little thing.
It's black and white. It looks like
It's
with
in
that
black-
Kevin Samuels episode in
Yeah,
on that what's
deadass.
it called?
Really?
Deadass.
But like that episode was so
So
important,
good.
bro. Because
Yeah.
it's like it
It's-
kind of was talking about like wait, you didn't
Superhero
see any of it.
fatigue.
Well, basically, to sum it all up, this dude gets some powers. And they're not big powers, they're like people can pass through them.
He's nothing.
Yeah, he's nothing. He's a throwaway
Doorman.
character. A lot of fans were, happy
Surprised.
about that because throwaway characters. But anyway, Josh Gad, who he recruits him, and eventually, the dude can only do one thing where people pass through him. He can't act, can't do anything. He eventually whores himself out. He does ads, and then he ends up
Metaphorically
getting
whores
sued.
himself out.
Yeah, metaphor. Yeah.
So let's be clear.
Disney After Dark would have been something different because the Plug Talk could have did something with his ass. And anyway,
Pause.
no, it shows like superhero fatigue, bro. Like people just get tired of the same old. But it also shows like what happens in like real life too, and people people hitting the bottle too much, like after something happens, and like it
It's
ends
kind
up
of like
fucking their whole life
meta.
up.
It's kind of like meta commentary.
Yeah, and it was so good.
That's what this
Yeah.
it was like.
On multiple layers of it.
Yeah,
too.
it was. This whole show, and as a matter of
And
fact,
then the
not
end
even
of
just
the
Doorman
episode, which was so good, was like it zooms out because it was in black and white, and then it zooms out and it goes into Simon watching it on his phone, and he's a mutant and everything, and like that the clause that because Josh Gad ended up going through ended up getting lost, never came out, so they came up with a clause to like, my bad. Josh Gad hired him. Remember?
Wait, what you mean got lost?
Because he's a door.
Because he's a door.
All right,
He a door.
just
He went
just
in, no
never-
exit.
He
I'ma
never
watch it.
came
Okay,
out.
so Josh Gad ends up getting
Dies.
lost. So then the Department of Homeland Security ends up making a clause to where mutants, y'all cannot be in movie theater. I mean, not movie theater.
About that the episode before, and you didn't even know who it was.
Because when he was going for the audition, he was like, he was like, you need to see
Yeah.
the Doorman release. And he was like, you know what, powers, right? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, he lies. Yeah, he lies about having powers because of the law.
Smart man.
And it's not even like the Accords law. This is a whole separate law
Yeah, that came from the in that episode.
that came from the
Wow.
stuff that happened decades ago.
And the thing was the thing what Antonio said about them like tying in the X-Men and then starting it like that anti-mutant. Like, that's how it started. You got like you put
The
the
little-
laws in, and then like you get these people protesting. Like the MCU is setting itself up for the reboot. It's setting itself up for the reboot, and honestly, I can't wait, bro.
And
Agreed.
it's so scary. It's like art imitating life type shit. Like it's so scary how close to home they planned. I don't know if that was intentional or maybe whatever happened, but like damn, it's like it's hitting hard.
Yeah, bro, that episode was so. I don't know if this is glazing, but that's gotta end up getting nominated for an award.
Yeah, they
that,
gotta
like,
give
that
them-
shit was
that's what-
so
and
fucking
That's what I'm
good.
saying.
It
Like
was a great
this
episode.
cast and Yaya in particular as a lead, like
Yeah, killed it.
He did.
this is
Everybody in
some-
here killed it.
This
Agreed.
This is the
Everyone killed it.
hardest
Agreed.
Disney thing I've enjoyed since X-Men 97.
I don't understand why
Same,
they
honestly.
don't do this
Enjoyed it
promotion
hard, too.
till afterwards.
Why is that?
But then
oh
they
my
promote their
God.
mediocre. I'm not saying Fantastic Four and Black New World was
No,
a new
say it.
shit. Not Black
Black-
New World.
But,
Captain America.
that's
Captain
the
America. But
bootleg
no,
version.
Yeah, he
No,
really
but
in
it's the
the
truth, though.
black.
I'm
why
not-
do they keep
We love Black
disrespecting
New
the
World.
PLC
And the thing
media?
is, I like the stuff. I think it's good, but from the main sentiment of it, it's like, oh, it was mid. So y'all throwing $100 million
the
for
budget,
promo for this shit. But when we get to Wonder Man and
Eyes of Wakanda,
Eyes
and
of Wakanda and
Ironheart,
everything,
and even to an extent,
yeah.
and even to an extent, Black in America, you know what I'm saying? They don't back this. We know why racism.
They were promoting it fairly heavy.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but they
Wonder
just didn't make a good movie.
Yeah.
That's the
like,
issue.
I like Black in America. Is it my
I'm not gonna
top
lie to
tier?
you.
No,
I genuinely
but
The more
I
think
people
it's one of-
explain it,
I'm
the more
gonna
people
get too deep
explain it
into
and I
my
remember
thoughts,
it,
but I can't.
I'm like,
I've
okay.
rewatched it recently. I was
enjoyed
like,
it.
it's not nearly as bad.
I enjoyed it, but there was a better story to be written there.
Yeah,
They should've
and I
put-
definitely
they-
enjoyed the
I
TV
did
show
enjoy it.
more. The
Yeah.
Falcon and the Winter
Falcon.
Soldier.
That should have been Captain America 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
they
should have
should.
been
They
the
should not have
movie.
showed the Red Hulk at all, and they should
Yeah.
have had him assemble his own Avengers team throughout that movie
Yeah.
to take on the Red
It
Hulk.
should
or
have
at
been
least,
more
like,
of
start.
a Civil War
Yeah.
type energy.
Yeah, like another Avenger, like an Avengers
Avengers
4.5 or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it should have been.
That's what it should
I
have been.
don't hate it as much as like the world does, but
Well, yeah.
again, they put too much of the energy on the reveal of Red Hulk as y'all said should have been like something we should have saw during the movie
Yeah,
and put energy towards
I want to say something.
everything else.
And it was ironic too because like Harrison Ford took that role.
Get off
That
my
wasn't
head,
Betty's.
Brian.
That wasn't Betty's father in like the.
no,
Well,
it
he's
hasn't.
dead.
He died.
He died in real life.
Yeah.
yeah.
He keeps saying that too. He said, "I'm just doing this shit for the money."
Of course,
Harrison
he's
Ford
old.
has
He don't
he's
give a
80
fuck.
some years old. He has no
I
qualms.
just want to say something really quick.
Say it, Daddy.
What?
Hey,
Sorry,
Say
sorry.
it, my mic.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
I just wanted to say that out of all the Marvel movies that came out last year, Fantastic Four was the worst.
Worst. Wait a minute.
I get it. Shit.
Was that,
Marvel
did
movies
Captain
came
America
out.
come out that year?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
I'm
going with
sorry. Captain America was one of the worst MCU movies in the
look, bro.
whole.
You're saying
at the
that Black
same
History
time-
Month is
at
crazy.
the
I don't
same
give a
time-
should have made a better movie.
At the
Okay,
same time, they
alright,
tried to
alright.
trip this Galactus up on a bro playing his
Oh, we just gonna put this
on
in
This was
Montage 4.
this was
That
a
didn't work.
that was
Oh, it
a
ended
that
up
was a
not
bad
working.
time to start a rage bait topic. All right.
Fantastic. Oh, that's why I
That
did
was a
it.
bad
That's why
time.
we can end it on
Yeah.
that.
Nick, do the thing.
Oh, okay. And we're getting tacos after this. See you, Space Cowboys, later.
Shout out Toji.